It is with the utmost pride and sincerity that I present this recording as a living testament and recollection of history in the making during our generation.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is...
Pi. The universe is predicated on the duality of chaos and order. Without these opposites to define each other, it is impossible for life to exist in any dimension. Therefore, we should accept both chaos and order as equally real and necessary.
He said, "What is your name, motherfucker?"
I'm cutting that out. That has to get cut out.
Nah, bro.
It definitely does.
Nah, it don't.
Yo,
don't
have
think
y'all,
so?
have y'all niggas started seeing all the shit with Sora AI?
Sora. Oh, you talking about the videos that people are making?
Yo, that shit is dangerous.
That shit is pretty wild, actually. You
It's
see the shit with Tupac and all of them?
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
the shit with
I seen some
Jake
shit
Paul.
with-
Jake Paul should be.
I didn't see the Jake Paul shit. What are you
Jake Paul,
talking about?
they've been trolling Jake Paul with that shit. Well, they got him doing mad
sus
freaky
stuff.
deaky
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like, wait, like what? Is
Like-
it like
Not just him doing like,
he's
gay shit.
lollipops?
yeah.
Okay, got it. That's wild. That's okay. Shit.
If you die,
Okay. If you get to heaven and you don't see Moises there,
you are in hell.
you are in hell.
That is not heaven.
That is not heaven. Turn around and go back. What episode is this? Episode 3? No, this is episode 4. This
15.
is the real episode 4.
It's
right?
15.
No, it's the real episode 4. Hey, check it out. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we back. It's
Can I
episode
be A
4.
Mike today?
I
want to
guess-
be A Mike.
I guess. Let's
Jedi,
go.
you want to be A Mike?
Nah,
Clap it up.
I'm good.
Clap it up. Jada's back in the building.
Yes, I am.
We lost our brother last. Well, actually, that's a really good place to start, bro. Because
That-
we didn't have you last episode.
Oh, this shit about to get deep.
People, no, we're not
This
doing
nigga
that.
about to die, bro.
No.
We said it,
Oh, my
nigga.
God.
I
We're
told
not
y'all
doing
nigga
that.
I could fuck him up.
No, I'm just saying for the people that wanted to know like what was up. I don't mean to put you on the spot either because I don't know how much you want to share.
Nah. It's fine.
Because I mean, when people get colonoscopies, normally they don't want to talk about.
Oh, nah, ain't nobody.
I don't mean to put you on the spot. Says the nigga that put him on the spot.
Nah.
I mean,
Nigga led you right to the spot, but say, yo, I don't mean to. Put you on.
I can lead a nigga to the spot. That don't mean that they on the spot. He
Nah.
can step on the spot. He cannot step on the spot.
Well, speaking of spots, how was the colonoscopy?
Exactly.
Nah, there was never no colonoscopy.
I
Ain't
thought it
nobody
was weird that you got a colonoscopy so late at night.
Ain't nobody getting to the backside. You crazy? I'd
Nigga
rather
said,
die.
nigga
Was he-
said if
was
I got
he-
the cancer, then I just got it, bro.
I'd
Don't
rather
check,
die.
just I got it. Like,
Yo,
that's it.
Was he gentle?
Listen. But nah, first of all, yeah.
Can the audience hear that?
Yes, the audience hears that. Don't, you listen to the pod. You don't be hearing that shit.
I never listened to this podcast.
Nah.
Oh, beautiful.
But before we start, guys, welcome to the Mother Flippin' Pa Show,
Episode 4.
episode 4.
What is your name?
That kicks off with my brother talking
What
about
is
his...
your name, motherfucker?
Okay. So what happened last week?
So nah, I started feeling this weird chest pain. It felt like almost like my chest was cramping up, and which prompted me. Well, it started off the night before.
Started with the leg first.
Nah, you crazy? It's like it started like it felt like my chest was cramping up, and then all of a sudden, I had to go. What was it? I felt it like on my neck, my jaw, my head, and I was like, okay, this is weird. And I've been having this for a while now.
Your neck,
But-
your back, your... and your crack?
Nah. That's how the colonoscopy happens. But it's like, so I was like, okay, this is strange. So then Saturday when I woke up, all of a sudden I started feeling it again. And then I had to end up going to the emergency room. And all of a sudden they want to keep me there for 6 hours.
Observation.
EKG, X-ray. And I have some news for all of you guys that always tell me, hey, you need to quit.
He dying, man. He got cancer.
My
bro. I
lungs
fucking knew it.
are at 100% functionality.
Clap it
if
up for
that's the word.
100%. man.
99, because they
Nah.
told him to stop smoking, so there is a problem.
Nah, the funny thing is, they
Old niggas always want to
Nah,
lie,
But they
bro.
always tell niggas to
Nick,
stop smoking, though.
Nah, nigga, old
when are you
niggas
gonna
always
go?
wanna
Whenever
lie.
you go into the doctor and the doctor say, you know what, you should actually smoke more.
But it's like the doctor before the
My
test
doctor
came back.
told me that.
Before the test
Gotta
came
keep
back,
smoking.
My bad.
what is it? The doctors were like, you should quit smoking. It's bad for you. Your heart, bye. You have kids. Because I told them I had kids. A whole spiel. I've never seen a person come back inside the room to deliver good news and seem disappointed. Because
Exactly.
when that man had to tell me, first he started off with like, "Hey, do you smoke? Maybe do you smoke?" I told him I smoke a half a pack a day, and he was like,
And this nigga about to start evangelizing, so this nigga about to smoke 4 packs a day.
so he was like,
Yeah, half a pack become a pack real quick.
He was like, "Oh, but it's not. As occasionally you smoke half a pack, right? Like if you're hanging out with friends, but you're not a real smoker." I was like, "No, I'm a legit smoker."
Niggas said, "Nah, I'm about this life."
He said, "Miss Currick, I'm a blood." You remember that interview with Lil Wayne?
Yo, and it was like he goes and when he came in, he was like, "Listen, so you need to quit smoking, but your lungs are working at 100%. Your lungs look really healthy, but this is not an excuse to keep smoking." Dude, I walked out of that bitch
And lit up the quickest
right
cigarette you ever lit up in your life.
I was in there for 6 hours. I think I must have smoked like 4 cigs.
That's exactly what C's was saying last week. He was saying that. He was like, yo, if there's any place that triggers you wanting to smoke, is a hospital.
Oh, that's
once
a
you
fact.
in that
That's
shit,
a
nigga, you
fact.
smoke a
Automatic.
Yo,
cigarette.
you know what I don't understand, bro?
But the doctors there be doctors who smoke. That's the shit that I don't understand.
They be right outside smoking with you. Like, all right, man, let's get the results for this CT, man.
Now let me wash my hands. I don't want them to smell the cigarettes. This guy got lung cancer.
I don't know why the whole medical field fixates on that shit, bro. Like the other day I went to a foot doctor.
You are the medical field.
Exactly.
You are the
Y'all
ops.
niggas is ops, bro. I hate all y'all.
Bro, I
niggas.
can't even
I
ask
niggas swear
niggas.
y'all gonna live for mad long.
I
nigga.
can't even ask niggas if they smokers, bro. I've had niggas walk up to my ambulance like, "Yo, let me just finish this blunt real quick, and then then we talk about this fever, B. We gonna talk about."
I know a lot of
bro.
niggas in the medical field, and
Bro, I went to the fucking foot doctor. They like, bro, how often?
Crazy.
They're like, how often do you drink? I'm like, nigga, what the fuck does that got to do with my toe? Like, oh, are you a smoker? What the hell does that have to do with my foot?
It actually could have something to do with you. I hate to be that guy, but it could.
Yo, listen.
You know why he knows that, right?
Why you know that?
He has his masters, bro.
That's
That's
what it
not.
is.
That's not.
Listen, the only problem,
My
that's the
master's
one
is
he
not.
got his
It's not in medicine though.
and it better not be in fucking feet, bro.
Hey, yo, back up from C's, yo. Last pod, y'all had that 2-on-1, not today.
Yeah,
we ain't
yeah.
doing that
He's-
today.
He's more educated than all of us.
We
bro.
got the
my nigga,
numbers. No,
not
we got the
today.
numbers.
My
back.
nigga G spot. I mean, G is back.
G spot is
G-spot.
G spot is crazy.
Say
how you really feel.
Talk about some other shit, bro.
Yo, G. I had this.
Yo, it's the
I had this-
colonoscopy talk.
I had this queued up since last week, but you wasn't with us. And honestly, none of us can really answer this question for this young woman. So I felt like you were the only one because of your connections with the people she's speaking
I don't
about.
know her. I don't know her.
No, you don't.
Oh.
I mean, you might actually, but I'm gonna play the clip.
Sound like
Everybody,
you talking to the cops.
just listen up.
Yo, I got mad scared,
I
bro.
promise you, I do not know
And that right there is the mark of a hood nigga.
I don't know her.
Automatically, it's like, yo, I never heard of her. I don't know her
pause
name.
before you go. My dad used to tell us, he was like, yo, I think we've said this shit before.
Not on
But
the pod though. This is good.
Yo, my dad used to tell us, hey, you never admit, well, if you, let's say you get caught doing something, you never admit that it was you at that place, in that video or whatever. Because he
Si te
swore,
tienen un video, dile que no fuiste tú.
yeah, he would say, yo, even if they catch you in a video, it wasn't you.
And it was a thought.
And he swore by that shit. And it was like, because the whole thing was that my mom always goes back and forth. And when we went to DR back in May,
Yeah, we put him on the spot.
They kind of confirmed it because his homeboy, which is my aunt's husband, him and my uncle basically went out to the club and then left my mom and my aunt just
Back.
they left them home. So
But they canceled the whole wedding for my aunt and my uncle because of that shit.
yo,
But my
so-
dad has been unscathed since.
Yo,
Like,
my uncle, when we were there, he was like, yo, my dad was like, that I wasn't there. Till today. You're talking
and
about
both of them. Now, it wasn't even just.
over 40 years
Yeah, it was
later.
both of
And
them.
he's like, I wasn't there. My uncle just put his head down and just shook his head. He was like, yo, please, don't bring this shit back up.
He's like, yo, just let it go. Let it go. I already been through it. Now I hear it.
Ah, man.
All right, Jenna, listen, this young lady has questions, and I want to know if you know, maybe you can answer for her.
Dear Mr. President Donald Trump, I had the privilege of meeting you at the Miss Universe 2013 pageant in Moscow, Russia. I'm respectfully addressing you today because I'd like to ask you for something for my country. After 16 years, Paraguay has qualified for the World Cup, which is a huge dream that we all share. Here in Latin America, soccer is more than just a sport. It means everything to us. It's a feeling. It's very difficult for us to get a visa for the US. We will be so happy if you could help us by
They
making
do
the
that
visa
to you, bro.
process
They
easier
do
for the
that.
work.
All right, I sent the video to my wife so she can know what I just played because they can't hear what I just played. But yo, bro, she wants to know like, are you willing to help?
No, she should stay in her goddamn country.
Damn, but you're not willing to help your people.
In the people.
You're not willing to help your people
No.
come see the World
Listen.
Cup. Yo, it's been 16 years,
I
bro.
don't care.
Wait,
Stay
they
in
want to
your
be
country.
part of the World Cup?
Crazy, bro.
This is where I'm
They
a
wanna be part
super
of the World
Trump
Cup 'cause I
supporter.
didn't
They
understand.
qualified. She said they qualified for the World
Say,
Cup for the
hello,
first time in
mi
16
citro.
years, and they haven't been able to get. It's very difficult for them to get visas to come because under the Trump administration, you know, the situation is what it is. So she's pleading as the former Miss Universe to Mr. President Trump to help her get her people visas to come watch, you know, the World Cup, bro.
That's a shame.
What she want? The golden
'Cause
visa?
That's a shame because if Biden
No.
was in office,
Give us $5 million and you can do
Bro.
whatever you want so we can fix
Nigga.
our economy.
if Biden was in
If
office,
y'all love that nigga so much, nigga, pay for it.
if Biden was in office, she'd have been able to come here. She'd have got a prepaid debit card with like $1,000 on it.
Just for the World Cup.
She'd have
nigga.
got a free shelter. Like
Nah,
she'd have got a voucher. Like
Listen.
she'd have got everything.
I got connects with people in the shelter, like specifically one person. I won't say what I really feel, but that lady needs to stay in her freaking country. I'm sorry to my wife, and that's about it. It's like I don't mess with these people. These people give me PTSD.
Oh my God.
shit.
Oh my Lord.
shit.
Oh my
He is-
God.
He is.
What is going on? Man, come on, man. Come on, man.
Shit.
That is
Did
wild.
we just rage bait him?
I know
Like,
he's-
just made
yo,
rage
This is
baited, bro.
rage
Like,
bait.
come
He
on,
really
man.
just
Like,
went there.
Rage
what
bait.
have they done to you, dude?
The
Like,
ones,
come on.
the ones that I know that I'm
make
cool
no
with,
sense.
you know, love ya. But anyone new, bro? All right, I'm gonna just say this real quick.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we rage baited him. He's
When
about to
you
go
talk
all the-
Successful rage bait.
to a person from this
W
from
rage
this
bait.
little country called Paraguay,
Oh boy.
it's like talking to a wall.
Oh my
Oh,
God,
man,
brother!
okay.
You're
It's
gonna have
like-
to cut this part off.
This might get cut out. I could.
All right, I'm gonna just slow down because I'm about to.
Don't be afraid. Just
Yo,
speak
You
your
guys
truth,
knew,
brother.
nah, Cito
Speak your
knew
truth,
what he was
brother.
doing. He knew what he was doing.
Yo, G about to get jumped on the next camping trip. Bro.
Yo, man.
What are you talking about? He not invited to the next camping trip.
Nah,
said,
bro.
what? He
Nah,
ain't going no more.
This will be the episode, nigga, that your in-laws listen to.
They gonna leave
He's
G.
not going no
It's
more.
like-
bro.
They gonna leave G in a cabin in the
What's
woods.
the next? Yo, every time my kids talk with that Paraguayan accent, that shit stresses me
They be
out.
like, papi, quiero ser hijal nomás.
It's like, quiero mis championes. It's like,
Yo, they mad cute
no,
though.
cubo por
Nah,
parce.
nah,
What
nah,
the
nah,
fuck? Did
nah.
I just go Colombia? It's like, cubo por parce. That's Colombia.
They-
Went
they-
mad Colombian.
what
bro.
is it?
So
that
wait,
was
time
racist.
out. You telling
That
me-
was more racist than the other
They
shit.
don't have
that was
regular
wild.
names. Like, yo, a coat is a jacket, un jacket. O un jacket, un coat, lo que sea.
Una vaina.
It's like una vaina. Eso para el frío. These people call their coats
Tampon.
ricota.
Oh, that's the,
And I
the
know
cheese for the
Rebecca's going to
lasagna.
correct me. And yeah, exactly.
That's the cheese for
And
the
my
lasagna.
kids out in my house like, oh, mommy, where's my ricota? It's like, what the hell? Why are you calling your coat a
This
cheese?
nigga been ordering
Jenna's like,
cheese.
Jenna's
nigga.
like, baby, the cheese is in the fridge. Like, what are you talking about right now?
My poor kids are gonna get bullied when they go to school and be like, "Oh, I'm Spanish too," and they be like, "Oh, ¿dónde están mi
Vos
championes?"
tenés
But it's not really, nah, bro.
Mis
but
championes?
It's not, but Lila though, the confused. I mean, she speaks Hebrew.
Oh yeah,
Then she speaks Spanish with the Paraguayan accent.
she, her and her little olive bet.
Yo,
It's a yo.
Damn,
yo,
brother.
all I'm thinking of
You
right
guys are
now
a successful
is
family.
during the World Cup when Paraguay gets smoked because they probably gonna get smoked. Nigga, G just gonna be in his crib like go.
You wanna hear something?
Nah,
Paraguay lose.
So real talk. You hate watch.
The Yankees
I'm about
lose.
to go there because it's like
we're not doing that.
The Yankees lose.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that because I'll go right outside and not come back. I swear to God.
Yo, but the craziest
It
part
is too
is that
soon.
his brother is a Yankee fan.
It is
Nigga
too
just started
soon.
saying it too.
That
bro.
nigga is not the
Niggas
kind
just
of
want to
fan.
rage bait niggas in this episode. Nigga said,
That's the name of this episode, Rage Bait.
nigga
Keep going.
said the Paraguay lose.
Y'all
nah.
niggas is fucked up. Real talk.
So if
Yo,
you
All
speaking-
three of y'all.
Speaking of accents, though, nigga, David Ortiz has been on TV for like 20 years, bro. He still says Yankees, bro.
the Yankees,
The Yankees. I'm like,
Saying
yo,
Yankees
my
got him $1 million. You know,
Yo,
you
that-
gotta switch it up.
Yo, that Y is kicking his ass.
Nah,
bro.
that shit is hard, nigga. We can put people that were born over there and say something with a Y.
we actually have people in the house that were born in this country.
We get eyes, maybe.
Yeah, we have a couple.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't
I mean,
wait.
that's
to
how
go-
would you say New York? They were saying New
hold
York.
on. Relax, Mr. Trump. They have their papers.
Exactly.
Don't send nobody over
They
here.
paid for that shit.
One
$5
of them-
million.
one
too.
of
Don't
them
send
does.
nobody over here.
One of them does. I don't
that's-
know about the other one.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Through the wire.
You don't know about grr? Tamu grr. All right, yo. So we got some topics to cover. Obviously, we're not just gonna mess around the whole time.
Paraguay lose.
But what's it called? Well, we spoke a little bit about sports, so let's go into one of the biggest stories in sports right now.
The Yankees lose.
Oh man!
Nah, come on. We gotta respect that.
You guys, at the end of the day, you got to get your shit off. I get it. Red Sox fans, Mets fans. It was a successful hate watch for y'all. So
Nah, but it was a good year though. It was a good year.
Whoa. Because the Mets ain't even make the playoffs.
But this is my issue.
We
This
have
is
to
my issue.
qualify who can talk shit, bro.
This is my issue with the Mets fans that were talking shit. Like, I get it. You hate the Yankees. But like my brother Chris Brown says, how you gonna hate from outside of the club? You can't even get in. Like, don't
bro,
talk about my team.
like-
You wasn't in the playoffs.
Like Red
But
Sox fans,
whatever.
I get it, bro. We was just going to war with y'all last week.
and we
dog.
literally
I
Lucky
understand.
Schindler won the game for y'all.
This man just first David Ortiz calls
Yo,
him
bro, his
Hitler.
name is-
Now
yeah,
he's
that-
calling him Schindler's List.
Screw Schindler.
What do Dominican Red Sox fans have against the Jews? Let's really get down to it.
Schindler,
Oh
Schindler.
my god! No.
Cameron
This
Schindler.
episode. Oh my god!
Let's go there.
Come on,
Nah,
dude.
this
Come
episode
on,
for
man.
sure is gonna be
Come
called
on.
the Rage Bait.
Nigga, do you know who my uncle is, nigga? It's Duarte Rosario. What's that nigga name?
Duarte Rosario.
Nigga, he was from Barrett Gold, bro. We got money over there, nigga.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
In Lomina and stuff.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
We Jewish, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of cold in here because somebody passed me my rigota.
He's an asshole. All right.
The Red Sox lose. Yo, you can get up, nigga. I'm talking about my own team, brother.
The rigota cheese.
So this week we got a huge announcement.
Yeah,
Huge,
Rage Bait.
huge announcement. Colossal announcement from Momo's favorite player
My
of all
father.
time.
That's my father.
his
From
father.
from like the seventh nigga.
When I
in
was
the GOAT
speaking in the
debate.
last episode about my dad and the whys and all the other stuff, it was him.
Yeah, I thought it was the other dude.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
wasn't
that.
talking about Radames. He was talking about this guy. So I think the only way to really do this story is to play the clip. So I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to play the clip.
I love this
before
man,
you
bro.
do,
Before I do,
Because
okay.
he rage baited.
wait.
I got you.
Before
I got you.
do. And the other reason why I have issues with Paraguayans, one of these people can't even say Radames.
He said, and
They
another
say
thing.
Ramadan. It's like, oh,
Niggas call him Ramadan.
Damn, niggas violating my own pops.
Niggas call him
I'm done.
But okay, this chair really be
My wife is
absorbing
Yo,
American.
bro, we
my
about to
pants,
lose.
bro. I'm not even moving.
Yo, bro, we about to lose mad
Bro, you
views.
good.
Right.
We're
my
about
shit.
to lose mad Paraguayan
Yo.
views. That's like 3 people.
Yo,
Come on, my nigga.
We do well in Paraguay.
this podcast gonna be outlawed.
Well,
bro.
we did well in Paraguay. I don't know about after this episode. But
apparently Lucas did well in Paraguay too, bro. Y'all seen that?
shouts out to my man Lucas. Don't put his dirty laundry in the air like that,
move
bro.
on to VSOP.
Let's play LeBron's announcement.
Y'all seen that? Damn, we need to sound
Well,
like that.
Everyone's on pins and needles across the country. You ready to go, LeBron?
Hi, papi.
Where's the powder? Left it at home.
LeBron, fans want to know
love
where you're
his
taking your
smile,
talents
bro.
this year. What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is tough. In this fall, I'm gonna be taking my talents to Hennessy VSOP.
It's VSOP. And this was the conclusion you woke up with this morning?
That was the conclusion I woke up
Ain't
with this morning.
nobody drinking Hennessy
Why?
no more.
All right, I'm gonna cut that
Nigga,
shit.
you,
I'm gonna
since
cut that
I've
shit
met
off right
you,
there.
you have never drank Henny. Leave Henny alone. Nobody fuck with that shit anyway.
You're
LeBron
bugging.
is
You're
the
bugging. I ain't
best
gonna lie,
man
bro.
ever. He
You're
rage
bugging.
baited everybody,
Nah,
and
I
y'all
love
niggas is
Hennessy.
mad because he rage baited y'all.
I love Hennessy.
Yo,
Y'all was
Henny,
hoping he was
yo,
gonna
bro,
retire, but
Henny
he's gone.
VSOP is for broke niggas that want to look like they have money in front of other broke niggas.
Okay,
Like,
time
oh, you
out.
niggas is drinking the regular Henny?
Time out. Why
You
is
niggas is
Hennessy
drinking
catching? Why is
Coño.
Hennessy catching strays on this podcast?
I love
Why
Hennessy.
is Hennessy catching strays?
I
Didn't
love
you give
Hennessy.
out bottles of Hennessy as the gift for your
But
groomsmen?
it wasn't VSOP. That's the difference.
So it was
VS
cheaper. So you wasn't even trying to look like you had money.
Exact, because there's niggas that's from the trenches
crazy,
and there's
bro.
niggas that's from the hole. Niggas who's from the trenches drink Henny. Niggas who's from the little hole that niggas dug, they drink VSOP. VSOP stands for very special. I don't know what else. These niggas is not very special, bro. The Henny be 42, the VSOP be 47. Wow, you got money, G's. Like, come on, what are we
Bro,
talking about?
That $5 make all the difference. You lost your headphones?
Yeah, that shit.
Let me see.
But it's all right. Keep going, keep going.
Listen.
Yo, man,
Oh,
technical
Momo can't hear us, bro.
difficulty.
And Bron
First
ain't
the
even
chair.
top 5, bro.
First
If
the
we
chair,
being
the chair,
honest.
the chair's absorbing my.
You heard what he-
Bro,
you
come
heard what he
on.
said?
What he said?
You heard what he said?
I didn't hear him.
He said,
Cause
bro.
this shit off,
He
nigga.
said, bro, can I see it? Let me get you. Let me get you. I don't even know which one.
What
yours
you
is.
said?
He said, bro, not even really top
I said,
5.
bro,
You
not
step-
even top
maybe,
5.
Maybe don't step on the wire. That
Nah,
might
I'm
help.
not stepping on that shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
This motherfucking shit, man. This fucking rap passed by this shit now. Fucking this shit, bro. Come
This
on,
dude
man.
always with the raps,
All right, bro. Real
Kills
top.
me.
All right, real top 5. If we keeping it all the way in stack, real top 5, bro. Fucking Maker's Mark. Then you got
Jack Daniels.
Baker's Mark.
Jack Daniels, Don Julio, Henny Regular, and you think I'm gonna say VSOP, but what I'm gonna actually say is Four Loco. Top 5.
Having Four Loco in your top 5
5, bro.
disqualifies the whole top 5.
bro.
Four Loco is not even a liquor like that. It's a malt liquor.
It
That shit was an
don't
energy
matter.
drink and malt liquor.
Nigga, that shit had me molting off the fucking wall. Nigga.
No,
That shit confirmed had cocaine, dog.
But
Yeah, ask anybody who drunk a Four Loco. They night was not regular, bro. You know how niggas could sit
wasn't.
around drinking whiskey? Niggas never just sat around drinking Four Loco. It was always fighting, dancing, like some wild shit.
Niggas
I
going
never,
throwing
on.
up,
I never
niggas
got into a
put-
fight. I never got into a fight off Four
You used
Loko.
to drink a Four
That's a
Loko?
lie. Hell yeah.
Yo, bro.
He was look like a Four Loko nigga.
I
Bro,
think that's how my
ask-
chest pain
Niggas
started.
from the
Ask
hood,
gentlemen.
niggas from the
Ask
hood.
Zay.
Gentlemen.
Ask Zay how many Four Locos nights we had.
Yo, too many, dog. I think that shit took years off my life, to be honest with
It probably
you,
took
dog.
a couple years off my life.
Yo, I think the stomach problems I have today is like the undigested.
Nah, that's
It wouldn't
Ozempic.
shock
That's
me.
Ozempic, nigga.
It wouldn't shock me.
It's probably the
That's
Ozempic.
Ozempic, nigga. Don't try to blame Four Loko.
It
Four
That's
wouldn't-
what
Loko
my
ain't
doctor
got nothing to do
That's
with
what my
that
doctor
shit.
gonna tell me. Like, yo, maybe if you just stop drinking.
It wouldn't shock me if like 20 years from now, we sitting at home watching the TV and the
Drinking Four
and the
Locos?
commercial. No, and the commercial comes on. It's like, if you ever drank Four Loco, you may be entitled to compensation. Have you held chest pain, headache, stomach ache, backache, whatever? They just name all the symptoms that
That's
we
what I
have.
had
Nigga,
on
Trump-
Saturday.
And all
Trump
four of
gonna
us
say
are gonna be
that
like,
shit.
oh, I
Jed, I've
knew
been
it.
drinking Four Locos. That's why he missed last episode, nigga.
Nigga, Trump gonna say Four Locos cause autism, nigga.
Is it Four Locos?
Yes.
We found the cure.
We figured it
We
out.
have the answer.
We have the answer. You gotta stop drinking the Locos. It makes you loco.
Listen, I'm gonna say some shit, bro. Braun is favorite player, nigga. Favorite player, top 5, nigga. Bro,
You don't do that. You don't do that.
I love him.
How
Cause
do
he
you feel-
pisses niggas like him off, nigga.
Nah,
Did I
you
just
don't do
not
fuck
just
your
nigg-
nose,
not
nigga?
just, not just niggas like
We
him.
too close, nigga.
Nah, because we were talking about it before, like in the chat, and I was like, hey, like this is the kind of thing that upsets me. And then all of a
This nigga
sudden,
always serious. Bro.
okay, nah, it's so stupid. You waste everybody's time.
He
You're
didn't
a
waste your
diva.
time. You should have never looked at it, nigga. That's Braun, bro.
I have-
That's Braun.
Moise, and the best player.
He rage baby, yeah, because y'all niggas been
Best-
tight since 2011.
Hold-
Okay,
Okay,
on. What
okay.
do we-
So can I ask you a question
The
real quick?
best player.
Real quick. Should a 40-year-old still be rage baiting on the internet?
Should a 40-year-old be on Kai's Twitch stream? No, but he was because he's the greatest.
Talk about Yo, while LeBron was on COD's Twitch doing all this dancing, and now he about to miss 4 weeks for sciatica.
Cause that nigga is a G,
Let's talk
nigga.
about that.
That
And the
nigga
funny
is
thing
a
this
G.
nigga
And
got
guess
a
what?
disability
Nobody gonna
pack.
pass him in the
Sciatica.
most
This nigga has a disability
Sciatica is
pack.
the most sciatica, like missing games, basketball games for sciatica is the most old nigga shit I've ever heard in my life.
Yo,
Nigga
bro,
said
sciatica.
psoriasis.
Nigga has
Nigga could have said a back sprain. Nah, nigga said sciatica.
What the
bro.
fuck is sciatica?
Bro, it's like a nerve problem. Like sometimes, like if you like,
It's like carpal tunnel.
it's
We
carpal
sound
tunnel
so
a nerve problem?
uneducated.
Yo, I actually got to tell y'all some funny shit my wife said, but I can't say it. It's not for the pod. But yo, nah,
Or you could always say it. I cut it out, but
nah, my wife just said that.
Is it worth us? Like, is it gonna contribute to this conversation?
No, my wife just said.
But you gotta.
Yo,
Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it out.
Yo,
that
I'll
one
take it.
got
I'll
to
take
go.
it out. Yeah, I'll take it out.
Yo, speaking of
I'll take that.
This
sciatica,
I'll
nigga
take that
had
out.
one
I'll take that
opportunity and missed the chance to blow, nigga. Yo,
hey yo,
this nigga.
I'll take that out.
Yo,
I'm taking that out.
Yeah.
That was.
that was
It's funny.
outlandish.
It's funny as fuck, but that can't stay in. That can't stay in. That's the type of shit that got us in trouble the first time. That's exactly the type of shit. Like as soon as I heard that joke roll off his tongue, I said, "Yep, that's it right there."
Hey,
There goes
it
the show.
wasn't me.
There
It wasn't
goes
me.
the
You know
show.
what it
Yo,
is?
it's always
You know what it
me,
is?
dog.
No, nigga.
Yo,
You know what it
legit
is?
about to die over there.
You know what it
You see
is?
what I mean? This the shit that be
You
happening.
know what it is though? Is that me and him are sitting next to each other. We haven't been sitting next to each other on all these podcasts. Bro, nigga, now we sitting next to each other.
Mind you, they were
And now
next to
this
each other
nigga-
on the last
Nigga, are you on
episode.
ChatGPT to Google shit about sciatica?
yes, nigga, I'm trying to get away from my
shit-
struggles. Shit has clearly
Don't
gotten
bring
out
it.
of
Don't
hand.
please don't bring it back
I'm
up
not bringing it back.
because I already got to cut out that one part, and if you bring it
this
back up,
nigga
Hey,
here,
yo, according to ChatGPT, sciatica is a type of pain that happens when the sciatic nerve, the longest nerve in your body, gets irritated, pinched, or inflamed. It also says LeBron is not actually
Oh,
a player in the league.
Yo, nah, this nigga here, bro.
It goes on to say LeBron will never be better than Jordan. Don't know why that's in there.
Oh, come
Nah,
on, nigga.
I just have to say this.
Lu-
It's like
this
it's,
is Luca's team now. I don't know what this
I
has
get-
to do with sciatica.
I get the whole like, hey, if it would have came out, like the commercial just would have rolled out, and like that, like for example, if that day it would have been like, oh, LeBron's decision,
without the announcement.
yeah, without the like, yo,
Yes.
whatever, it's fine. But yo, you made people think for 2 days, like, yo,
Yo, I love this nigga,
it's
bro.
like, hey, he's about to do it again. And I had said, I was like, yo, this is so unnecessary or whatever.
You know what's crazy?
But then when I found out it was all BS and it was for a commercial, oh, I was pissed. It's like, yo, you wasted everybody's time. It's like you trolled everybody. Like this is so because everybody's asking them. So yo, is he retiring? Is he continuing?
Yo.
It's like what's going on? Like he hasn't said anything. And then you hit us with this commercial. Like, I don't know.
Yo, bro, I love it because it's like, bro, he got the whole NBA by the balls, bro. Like it's just like even in an announcement, my nigga, everybody either waiting for him to retire or not or whatever, and he's just fucking with y'all niggas, bro. He waiting for Bron, he's gonna wait for Zuri, and nigga when Savannah get into the NBA as well, bro. That nigga is the GOAT.
Nigga said
He can do
Savannah.
whatever he wants. He owns the NBA. He is the commissioner. He is God.
I am a god.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, that was
honestly,
a lot.
bro. I did
Go
not.
ahead,
I did
Zay.
not at all think that. Think that he
I
was
looked at you like
retiring.
my dad, nigga. Like, I was like, did I say something wrong?
Yo, ain't it funny though? Ain't it funny how
I'm confused. Nigga. I don't know if
nigga
it's Braun or
is-
Sita right now. Nigga,
this
Sita
nigga's
just looked at me.
Kanye
Nigga,
West
he
for
looked
real.
disappointed.
Yo,
nigga.
this nigga's Kanye, bro. This nigga said, I was about to say, he said, why I just looked at you like, you ain't my father.
You ain't my dad. I
I'm
was
a
going
god.
to tell me something, ugly ass doodoo head.
Go ahead, Zay,
bro,
my bad, bro.
I was just gonna say, bro. I did not for a second think. Well, maybe for a second, but I really didn't think that he was gonna fucking retire. Like, I didn't think that he would go about it like that. I knew
Nah.
it was gonna be.
I'll be back.
I think it was gonna be something similar to. I don't know if y'all remember, but before, I think it was before Juan Soto either signed with the Mets or whatever. He did a video. Yeah, like, people want to know what you're going to do, Juan. And then he's just like, all right. So I've decided. And then it was an ad for something. So you could just tell, like, athletes just kind of, like, do that every now and then. I figure when he actually retires, it's going to be, like, a more serious situation. Like, I didn't even know the nigga he was sitting across from. Like, I know when he actually retires, he's probably going to...
I can't hear.
He's probably going to, like, maybe go to ESPN. Like, oh, ESPN got a special segment or whatever. Like, I knew he wouldn't announce it like that. And I also feel like if he's going to retire, there might just be a chance where he announces it, like, mid-season or something. Because I know he wants a farewell tour, but it's just like, if you announce it mid-season, you still get to play, like, half the game. So you still kind of get to have that. But.
Nah, and I get, but it's like to your Juan Soto thing. It's like he at least released a commercial. He made it seem like, hey, it was just released and it was good. It's like, oh, okay, he's trolling, whatever. But it's like you announcing a commercial to me is wild. You announcing it 2 days before it's actually
but that's not bad. Like, I don't know, like like, bro, we can't be old heads either, bro. No, we living in a generation where everything is rage baited. Everything is just
but like, it's rage baiting, whatever. Like, people get rage baited.
It pisses people off, and it brings attention and lures people. It's clickbait. That's the point. You what do you want? You want to bring all eyes to the marketing that he's trying to do with VSOP? Of course. So what he's doing is he's going to make an announcement like he's retiring so he can bring his revenues up and he can make mad money on that shit. It's been LeBron's game for the last 5 years. He's worried about the bread.
That's the thing where I don't really get it because
but he's still dominating in the league. Everybody else does it. It's just when it's Bron, everybody gets mad because
I don't think Bron needs to do that, bro. Bron is damn near a billionaire, bro. You think he needs to play these kind of games for a couple extra dollars? Like,
I mean,
because you could have done something like I think it was Kobe who had done it. That he had released when he was releasing his sneaker, that Kanye was in the video. That there were parts to that, and it's like there's a build up.
Fire-ass fucking commercial. I remember that shit.
It's like where Kanye was like, what was it? He was like,
how many records can my records break?
Yeah, it's like
more records.
Yeah, when you have something like that, and then there's a next part to it, it's like okay, like because at the end it's like to be continued, and it's like okay, that makes sense. But for you to say, hey, the second decision. It's like releasing on Wednesday, 12 p.m. Everybody,
but I don't know.
No one thought it was a commercial. Everybody thought the thing was real. But it's like, granted, it's like he did it. Whatever, it was a commercial.
Nigga, so much so that a nigga bought fucking $900 tickets to fucking to see fucking Lakers.
That is marketing, bro. But that is marketing. You dumb for buying $900 tickets to a Lakers game.
To a game that LeBron's probably
That's
not
marketing,
even gonna play.
Bro. Why y'all gonna get mad at him for playing the game right, bro? Everybody's doing it.
Bro, the funniest part is that nigga, the Lakers after that shit happened, they don't want to give that nigga a refund, bro. They not trying to get that nigga his money back, bro.
Nigga pulled my weave, nigga. Golly.
That's fucking crazy. That nigga's taking LeBron to small claims court.
Bro, but that is not
Rolls
bad,
Royce
bro.
Pull up to the fucking courthouse.
Bro, to me, bro, it's just like people just be getting like, nigga, it be the old niggas. Y'all niggas can't let go, nigga. D-Wade is retired. Kobe's not here, nigga. Jordan is done.
You said it'd be the niggas with sciatica. That's mad.
Like, damn, bro. Let Bron fucking be, bro. Let him dominate the league. You got fucking Curry dealing with marital issues over there, nigga. You got KD going ball like me, nigga. Se le está yendo el cocote. Nigga, you got all these problems, bro. But Bron, his life is great. Let him be.
I'm glad that
if you die, and you do not, and you go to heaven, and you do not see me there, you are in hell.
Okay. I'm glad that you said what you said. I really am. You said it's always the old people getting mad, like let whatever. I agree with that. You're right. It is always the old people getting mad. I think part of the reason I agree with that so much is that it's an old nigga who did this shit, and that's the problem with it. He's not 23 years old. He's not 24 years old.
Problem is?
He's not Ja Morant. He's not Anthony Edwards. He's not Jalen Green. He's 40-year-old LeBron James, and he's
teaching these new niggas how to do it.
No,
and
he's rage baiting.
Exactly.
At 40 years old, Moise, if you reach 40 years old and you're still rage baiting for attention, you have a problem.
Nigga.
He's an attention whore.
Nigga.
That's
You
like
damn near
no,
36, nigga,
No,
and you rage baited all of us.
No.
Jada been rage baiting me all his life.
Okay, time out. When's the last time you seen me or Jedi rage bait? I need this.
In the beginning of the pod. Boom, drop mic. YBS, you gotta team up with me for now, nigga. Come on, bro. We gotta do this shit.
That's like if
these two,
like if
this is the problem.
Like if our dad just out of nowhere came and started going 6, 7, it's like,
oh my lord,
like,
oh my lord,
like,
that is
It's
a
like,
rage bait.
if your father came home from Lithuania tomorrow and was like, Moise, say siete. Now, you cool with that?
I'll
cool with
giggle.
that?
I'll giggle.
You giggle? Yeah, the first
I'll
time
be
you
like-
giggle. And then what about the next day when he still do? Moise, hey, Moise, ven acá, no. Una vez, ven acá. Say siete.
This is where you're wrong. Because he
Okay.
only did the announcement one
trying to
time.
imagine your pops doing that.
He knew his limit. He knew it was one time.
Momo, here's all right. Can I just say?
Y'all niggas just don't understand that
Okay.
when you're the greatest of all time, you could do whatever the hell you want.
No. I
That's
understand.
You set it up.
I understand that when you think you're the greatest of all time, you'll be 40 years old doing corny shit. That's what I'm understanding.
Yeah.
That's what I'm understanding.
Pathetic.
At the end of the
Pathetic.
day, he knows exactly what you said. He knows that everybody thinks he's going to retire. So he puts this out to do an ad for Hennessy. It's a joke. It wasn't even about Hennessy.
At the
This
end
is
of the
about
day-
him. This is about him. This is about finding some way
Brother.
in 2025 to put the attention back on him because he loses the attention
Brother,
the last
at the
3
end of
years.
the
He hasn't
day,
been the center of
The
attention.
day gotta end, brother. It gotta end.
Yo, do y'all think
Braun
he
could
pinched
do
his
whatever he
sciatic
want.
nerve on Kai's stream?
What?
No.
Do y'all think he pinched his sciatic nerve on Kai's stream?
When you the
Definitely
greatest
not.
of all
Do y'all
time, you can
believe
move.
that
You
he
can do
even?
whatever.
Do y'all believe that that's even a real injury? I know that make me sound like a hater.
No,
but
it's a real injury.
Nah, he
you know,
he
Braun
collect-
every year has these like
he
random
collecting
injuries that he
unemployment
got to
right
miss
now
a
in
few
the
weeks for.
NBA.
My thing is, it's like, yo, that's it. It's like, I think you're doing more harm to your career.
You guys knew it was gonna go this route, bro. If you're
But
bringing
he's
the
not.
Braun,
He's not. I think it's not doing harm to his career because his fans sound like Moise.
Oh, that's
Yeah, they don't. His fans
excuse
is never
me?
gonna give up on him.
What are
man.
you trying to say, sir?
I'm saying you're a LeBron fan and you don't see anything wrong with
Like
it.
nothing is wrong with him. You never saw anything wrong with Kobe.
I saw plenty wrong
No,
with
you
Kobe.
didn't. You believed he should have
Every-
shot that free throw after he broke his fucking popped his Achilles.
he did.
But you
I-
believed he should have kept going.
No, I don't. I think no. I'm saying that I'm not saying it in a derogatory way. I'm saying it that you're a LeBron fan. You're like his core. You're his base. You don't see anything wrong with it. Like you don't see him moving in a way that feels like that makes you feel like he's not really representing me as a
it's
fan.
not gonna sway you.
Yeah, it doesn't sway you in any way. I feel like that's the issue here. I feel like more than anything, the reason I wanted to talk about this because to me it's a bigger conversation. What Moise is saying is not wrong. He's not wrong. But to me, that's what makes it such a problem. That he's 40 years old and he's rage baiting. That everything that he's doing, the younger generation is going to want to do. We've already seen so many leagues follow and copycat the NBA because of what LeBron has done. LeBron has the whole NBA by the balls. He has whatever team he's on by the balls. And now you see it transfer, like go into different sports. Like in the NFL, it's not quite there yet. But I mean, let's be real here. I mean, you think that the Kansas City Chiefs right now are going to do something without making sure it's cool with your boy Patrick Mahomes? I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's not to that level, but in MLB, it's definitely at that freaking level. Aaron Judge has had a say in a couple things that he should not nowhere near have had a fucking say. He's he's the best. In my opinion, he's freaking the best in baseball. He's a horrible general manager. Sounds a lot like the guy we talking about in basketball, but that's what I'm saying.
Gasp.
I'm just saying.
Says the 4-time champion.
Lakers lose.
No,
The Lakers are going to win this year.
The
he's
first
a-
4 weeks of the season.
He's a 4-time champion. He is. I'm
2
not
and
taking that
12
away from him. And everything he does on the court.
We're not going to sit here and
When
say
he has a
that he's a
basketball-
bad GM. He's going to be a bad GM. We're not going to say it. I
Bro,
get
he's
it.
a horrible
I get it.
GM.
He's
I get it.
He's the
He's
worst
awful.
GM.
Oh, my.
As a GM,
Yeah,
bro.
you think you're gonna you want to sit here and defend LeBron James, le GM?
Nah,
Le
bro,
GM. He's amazing.
Bro,
Bro,
crazy. GM,
he is the greatest player in the A. He is your greatest all-around player, the greatest athlete.
That's an opinion.
He know that's not an opinion.
All
We
right,
know.
it's-
All right,
it's
we
an-
can't say. Let's say that he's not the greatest of all time, but he is the greatest all-around player in the NBA.
Fair.
Wait.
So we're not gonna
right now.
But always, bro. Come on,
he's at the
bro.
end of his
Come on,
career.
bro. Come on,
That's
bro.
not, bro. That's not unfair. He's at the end of his career, bro. LeBron doesn't even play.
So
no
you're telling me that right now LeBron James is a better all-around player than Ant-Man?
Yes, he does. Right, but the motherfucker is 40 years old, bro.
But that was my question.
That's what we're saying.
Exactly. He 40, bro. Niggas still dropping 26 points per game.
bro,
Who can do that?
Nah,
Bro,
he's
I
not
think
dropping no 26.
You're right,
Bro,
but
I
at the
think-
same time, he's missing the beginning of the season because
Because he
sciatica.
want to.
Because of sciatica.
Because he's getting paid
Hold
40,
on, bro.
50
I
million.
think all of us will concede that prime LeBron was the best all-around player of his era. But you can't say that.
You know
now.
what the problem is?
Right.
Is that the nigga
Presently,
started.
he's
one of the greatest
This
of
nigga
all
got
time.
drafted
And
in
I'm not-
03. He got drafted in 03, and
He
he's
did.
been doing the same shit since 03 till now. And it's gotten so fucking. People have gotten so used to it that niggas just. Oh, nah, nigga. Nigga. Bro, look at Ant. Like, nigga, come on, bro. They all doing the same numbers he's doing at 40.
I'm not saying. I mean, I don't want this to get into a conversation on whether,
hey, bro.
on whether LeBron is the GOAT or not or whatever. I just.
No, I know.
that
We
the
talking about
commercial-
the decision.
I thought the commercial thing was. I thought it was in poor taste. I get it. I think it definitely got the response that he thought it was going to get. Like it, people responded for sure. I don't like the look of it. I feel like as a freaking 40-year-old dude who's still playing in the NBA, something that's miraculous, that's amazing. Like, you don't need to be the attention diva at 40 years old, bro.
Come on, man.
You're fucking
Niggas
LeBron
gotta
James.
ease up,
You've
bro.
been there and done that. Like, why do you still got to be the center of attention? Like, to me, it's like a bottle girl that doesn't know when to hang it up. Like, she's still going out there wearing the wild. And it's like, bro,
Nigga
you're
said
not
Fefita.
25. You're not 25. He looked like Fefita the other day,
Nigga, but
bro.
Fefita still kill it,
Yo,
nigga, at this age.
Yo,
I mean, look at Kris Jenner, nigga.
I'm going to have to cut that out.
Yo, Isaiah.
I'm gonna have to cut that out too. You see, like you 2 for 2 today.
I know.
2 for 2. Y'all shooting.
You know
a
what
lot.
it is? You know what it is? Nigga is on
Yo,
Henny VSOP.
Yo, finding a bottle girl without a BBL is like finding LeBron without a basketball, bro.
It's
Like,
You're gonna be able to
together.
find it without a basketball the whole first month of the season. So that's not hard to do.
Shout out to sciatica.
man.
so my whole thing is just this. Like, this also could affect like Hennessy, like especially in the culture that we all freaking live in.
I ain't drinking
It's
Hennessy.
like
Nigga G is worried about the well-being of
Yo, damn, nigga.
Yeah, because
This is how old heads move, bro.
It's not old heads.
Nah,
It's
we-
like-
niggas get
we
chest
old
pains
heads.
and then
No,
start
no, no,
saying
no,
shit
it's
like that, bro.
We old
The thing
heads.
is
We
that-
old
the
heads.
thing
G.
is
We
that
old heads now.
y'all YBS, y'all want to always go and freaking go with whatever's trending or whatever, but don't think rationally. And that's the issue. It's like when you go and it's like from a business standpoint, that when we spoke about Dame, people here were talking about, because business. Okay, let's talk about business.
Business
It's like-
wise, this is a marketing move because it was the same shit that he did the first time.
So it's like he goes, the commercial comes out.
I like this.
It gets a lot of views. It gets a lot of things. Granted, that first day. But guess what happens now? Long term, you don't live off of the moment. You live off of longevity. And what happens? Now, if everybody decides to boycott Hennessy, it's like LeBron's career continues or whatever. But now Hennessy, at the end of the day, feels the impact. Why? Because everybody's upset over the fact that, A, you trolled us, you used LeBron, and you used this way to market or whatever, knowing that we were
why
all...
would people boycott Hennessy
Because
for
there are
him making an
real,
announcement?
because there are real basketball fans
Because
out there
niggas
in the
spent
world.
their Henny money on them tickets.
Like you said, you are a LeBron James fan, but there are a lot of people out there that are basketball fans that enjoy the sport for what it is and respect LeBron for everything that he's done. But when you go and you play around with the emotions of people, it's like, oh shoot, it's like, well,
it's
like
a marketing tactic.
Okay, granted.
It
But
is the move
but
of
you
today.
Make
It's
money.
the way-
You make money.
All right, I'm going to interject one thing because you keep saying it's a marketing tactic. It's a marketing tactic. It's the way that business does it. My point is, why the fuck does LeBron need to do that? It's LeBron. Everything that you say is true. He's LeBron James. He's one of the greatest of all times. He's the biggest. He's the best name in the NBA. So why is he doing bullshit like this?
But because maybe there's an agreement with Hennessy, is to get a specific number of
So you
sales.
saying that Hennessy told LeBron to do this and he said,
No,
okay.
but they probably said to get an amount of sales for
probably-
him to get the
I
bag.
want to ask everybody.
They probably
here.
cut the
real
check.
quick.
You don't know.
I want to ask everybody here real quick. Just to see, Jada, whose idea do you think this was, LeBron or Hennessy?
LeBron.
Of course he's gonna say LeBron.
Zay, whose idea do you think this
gonna
was,
say LeBron too.
LeBron or
I think it
Hennessy?
was Brown.
I think it was LeBron's idea.
You're not gonna ask me?
I'm just putting it out there. I think it was LeBron's idea. Whose idea do you think it was? LeBron or Hennessy? Beautiful. Okay.
So it was Hennessy's idea. Like, oh, let's do a second decision.
It could have been. No. Listen. Just listen to my point. Listen to my point.
Okay, listen to his tape.
If maybe there was an agreement, you need to get this amount of, so you could get the bag. This amount of sales or whatever, just bring marketing up. Hennessy is down, whatever it is. So in his idea, his decision making, he was just like, yo, fuck it. I'm going to make it. This is going to boom. Everybody's going to know. Now everybody's talking about Hennessy. Nigga, Hennessy sucks. Who drink Hennessy?
I drink Hennessy. That's why you keep saying that. You keep saying that. Nobody drinks Hennessy. I got Hennessy right here in the crib. I'm about to go get it.
Wait. I know that, nigga, everybody, trust me, nigga, everybody drink Henny. But I'm saying, like,
if Hennessy sucked, LeBron would have never put his name to that.
There's niggas that is drinking other shit today. There's niggas that's trying to drink Don Julio.
I hear you.
1942. Why? Because niggas is trying to be
So let me ask you this. You think after this LeBron commercial, more people will drink Hennessy or less people will drink Hennessy?
I feel like people gonna go buy it, bro. Just so fucking fans and shit like that, bro. It's all shits and giggles at the end of the day.
Take his talents to
I don't know.
Amsterdam.
I feel like shit is deep. It's too deep. It's too deep.
I feel like, obviously, yes, if you look at it on the surface, like, yeah, it's not a big deal. It's just a commercial. But the conversation that we're having is not on the surface. It's more of like, why does LeBron need to do these things? Like, why does he have to be, like, why right before? Okay, so here's my thing also. Also, why do it before the season? This is a campaign for Hennessy. People drink Hennessy all year round. Why? If he wasn't trying to get attention, why didn't he just drop it in the middle of the season?
You know what's the craziest
on a
part?
random,
If you root for the Lakers, you're going to need some Hennessy, nigga.
Nah, but the craziest part would be that in reality, nigga, I agree. But it's just like, it's the LeBron slander, hate, all that shit. It's just like, it makes me happy that he got niggas tweaking like this, bro.
But it's not even niggas tweaking.
But it's not you guys. I'm not saying that y'all niggas is tweaking. I'm saying that the internet is bugging because
you're rage baiting me. It's not LeBron. I don't give a fuck. It's like, it's you. It's like LeBron did what he did. Like, he's LeBron. I don't know him. I don't care what the dude does. It's like,
you don't gotta be mean to the nigga,
like,
though.
it's you. It's like you're defending a dude. It's like you're not even entering into reason and being able to have the conversation.
How am I not entering into reason when Braun, he didn't do anything wrong, bro? He just said the shit about the decision. He never said it was from retirement. He said the decision. The decision.
Okay, so
he clicked on the video. But hey, nigga, I slept till 1 o'clock that day. When I opened up my phone and I went to go look for the retirement, when I saw it was for Hennessy,
what did you say?
Said, yo, this nigga here, bro.
What did you say? What did you say? The retirement.
Yeah, because exactly. I looked for it. But hey,
he didn't have to say it was for retirement.
I'm gonna just say some shit.
Okay.
I spoke to you today. I spoke to G today. I've been busy. I've been doing a lot of shit on the personal.
Facts.
I have not been on TikTok. I have not been on social media. I've been locked in, doing some other shit, doing stuff within the church and all that other stuff. So I've been locked in.
Catechizing. People know.
Nah, yeah, you can say I'm not trying to block it off. I'm not trying to block it off. Just
of our listenership knows,
if people don't know, I'm not, But the point is, when I saw the whole ESPN, the decision and all that other stuff, it made me like legit. Like, I'm not even joking, bro. I'm not trying to like rage bait y'all niggas. Like, I really, and then I slept to one. My wife, Ashley went, he was like, babe, it's like, honey, yeah, because I was a little bit sick or whatever. We've been waking up mad early, taking the kids, going back and forth. Ashley, babe, it's like, honey, LeBron announcement, you missed it. I was like, what was it? And she was like, I don't know. Go check TikTok. CPSOP. Yo, this nigga blew my shit, bro.
Nigga, my favorite
nigga
part
had me
is
wake up like this.
Your wife woke you up and said LeBron's announcement. You're like, what is it? She's like, I don't know.
Go check TikTok. That's Ashley though. Like, I think him and Ashley, bro. Like she like him. So she wasn't gonna tell him. She's like, no, go look for that. Go see go see what your boy did.
She might have had some other shit for you to do. It just needed to catch you up.
Bro, because it blew my eyes. But it's like, it's not to that matter. It's like, yo, you the biggest fucking. It's like, come on, bro. It's like, it's like Little Yachty, nigga.
No. But you're saying that. No one is saying
it is like Little Yachty. It's exactly. I'm so glad you said that because it is exactly like when Joe Budden was sitting next to Little Yachty, saying the shit that he was saying, and he said, nigga. And what's Little Yachty saying today, Momo?
He got Concrete Boys, nigga. He acted like Joe Budden now. He kicking out fucking Gio and all these people.
I'll tell you what he's saying today. He's saying that, I should have listened to Joe back then.
I should have listened
to Joe back then.
Nah, he making some heat too.
He made a lot of sense. That's all. Look, I didn't want to stay on this forever. We could. I know you wanted to say something else, so I don't want to cut that.
Nah, it's fine. It's fine.
Let's jump into the.
We could do the hugging segment.
This is a topic. You want to do the hug segment? Boy, they've been trying to get the hug off on the podcast for a while.
The hug segment.
Yeah, the hug segment.
We're happy and we're singing and we're
me and you give each other a hug. And we squash it, man. That'll be an amazing moment.
Nah, ain't nobody doing that.
This guy's so serious, bro. God damn. Bron, good job, bro. You rage baited my older brother.
So, Ayesha Curry made some comments.
It's like Kobe Bryant
in recent weeks that brought her and Steph Curry kind of back into the limelight recently. And we put this in the chat weeks ago as something we were going to talk about. But initially, I kind of pushed back because I was like, no, I feel like, we should wait for the wives episode. Like, I think we need women on the panel to really delve into, like, what she's saying. I don't think it would be fair if, like, 4 guys sit up here and, judge her for what she's saying. But then I sat with it and I kind of was like, yo, you know what? I was like, the thing about it is we don't necessarily even need to speak about this from a point of what she's saying. We can speak about it from a point of a husband. Yeah. Because the 4 of us are all married and we're in it. So we kind of understand to an extent. So I was like, all right, let's dive into it. So I have 2 quotes actually, because one quote is not from the recent interview, but I think it does make sense for what we're going to talk about. So This is the quote from the recent interview.
Want kids.
Hold on.
I didn't want kids.
There you go.
I didn't want to get married.
Okay.
I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it.
Career girl.
And I had my eyes set on my goals. And I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life.
Did you talk to Steph about it?
He tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, it's not true. So why? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make you feel like that? It's not real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughter so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1, I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm not home, like, did you experience that?
I still experience that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this. If you lose all of those things that were interesting about you, even for yourself, like even the things that made me feel confident and cool, then what are you doing?
I went on a date this week.
Yo, you know what triggers me about this video?
So yeah, I want. So all right, let's jump right into it.
Like you know, what really triggers me is the same shit that we spoke about last week. It's fucking money, bro. Yo, because it's like, if you didn't have all this fame, if he wasn't the biggest NBA star, if he wasn't like, you wouldn't even be talking like that. Like, it's because you have all this financial like freedom and all this other shit. Like, you're talking about that I don't know, bro. Like, it's just triggering. I'm gonna let y'all rock and speak, and then I say my piece like whenever I'll intervene and shit like that. But it's just like, this shit just triggers me, bro, because it's like, it's the same shit as last time, bro. It's bread, bro.
The first question I want to ask, right? And Zay was about to talk, so I guess I'll ask you first. Because the conversation I want to have around this is not so much like, I don't want to attack her and judge her, even though we're probably gonna. Let's be real, we're probably gonna attack her, and we're probably gonna judge. Like, listen, this is not the podcast we listen and we don't judge. this is the We Listen and We Judge podcast, and y'all can judge us for it. But we are who we are. But I want us to talk about this not from that point, but from the perspective of a husband. So I asked you, Zay, focusing on the first part of what she said, right? Never wanted to get married, never wanted to be a mom, like I was career girl, whatever. And then, we got married very young, and, you took off as this like superstar and whatever, and somehow in all of that, like I lost my identity, whatever. Like your wife comes to you and says that or whatever, like how are you receiving that?
I mean, so if I guess the context matters. And I think so like just like listening to that, like when I heard that clip, it sounded crazy. But then I went to go listen to like more of it because it seemed like it was like clipped up initially. But I think the overwhelming thing is that when it comes to Ayesha Curry, my take is that she always kind of sounds like, I don't know, like she's always doing this in the sense like she's always having these conversations and taking these positions. In this interview, like with more context, I don't think it was as bad, but she's always taking these positions. So like my thing is like if my wife told me that
what positions, just so
like,
people know. Yeah.
No, it's like taking a position where she kind of like, speaks about her marriage, like if she kind of feels like she would be better off maybe not married, or she speaks about like her husband in a way like, he doesn't, like if he doesn't, understand her, or she just speaks about it like if she's unhappy, you know what I'm saying? And I think, she kind of provides like, some context, and she throws some words around it where it's just like, like even in this interview, like some of it is just like there, I forgot her name, but she's asking her a question of like, did you ever see yourself doing this or what have you? So I guess like in that context, what she said wasn't particularly bad, but again, it's just like with her, it's like this recurring theme of I never wanted this, or like Steph doesn't understand, or I have to focus on myself and what I'm doing. So when you're constantly going on platforms and speaking this way about your marriage, about your husband, and there's not enough content of you necessarily lifting him up, or because Ayesha Curry, it's funny, like you would think like she's married to an NBA player, they're married by the church, they met in church, like a church camp. So you would think that she would be, kind of more of a mouthpiece for happy marriages, but when she speaks about it, she never seems happy. She always seems like there's something missing. So with me, like when I think about it from my perspective, like if my wife told me that, I wouldn't necessarily take it in a negative way, because my wife, she doesn't speak about our marriage like it's a negative thing. And maybe my wife's perspective is different than Ayesha Curry, because my wife has been watching Say Yes to the Dress for like a million years. She always knew that she wanted, like, this is what she wanted. And it's funny because she never like really grew up like deep in the church. So it's funny that
But you don't think also that, like, I don't know. Like, I guess for me, it's just one of those things that same way I would hold my wife down, she should also be holding me down. It's like, you're an extension of me. Like, once we made these vows, like, we became one. And it's like, I'm better because of you and you're better because of me, kind of deal, whatever the hell you want to say or call it. But it's like, when you're out here saying these things and I'm over here just quiet, not saying nothing, it just seems like you're unhappy. And it makes our life look like, yay,
100%.
like, you're not okay. And I think that's my issue with this whole thing. You're over here talking, like, granted, especially because we hear it in the way, it's like, oh, like, we hear it in the church, like, oh, people speaking with their lives. But the thing is, there's always, like, a victory. There's always a good thing behind it. But with her, it's just like, oh, I never wanted to be married. I didn't want to have kids. It's like, she's also said, like, oh, like, I wish I could have lived that whole phase. It's like,
She did say that.
You make your husband look crazy, and it's like I give it to Steph for not ever
opinionating.
I would have crashed out.
And that's why but that's why I say like
but he never signed that she never signed that prenup.
That's why I say like for me
they probably don't. I'm pretty sure they still have one, even though like they got married in the church and stuff. But I mean, there's different denominations and stuff, and so people have different beliefs or whatever. And with business that big, I feel like they probably might still have one. There's also a chance that they don't because they did get married very young, so there's just a chance.
But for me, like that's why I say like the context matters because I feel like if Rose says something like that, it would be the outlier in the way she speaks about me and the way she speaks about our marriage. So it's like it's received differently. Now, when it comes from a woman that's always speaking negatively about like her marriage, then it's just like, well, you know, she just don't want to be with him. But to her credit,
I also want to say that too, because we don't know that she's always speaking negatively about the marriage. It just seems that every time she's in front of a mic and in front of a camera, the connotation with what she's speaking is negativity instead of positive. Shit. So like in the home, in their day-to-day life, like she could seem like a very happy and fulfilled wife, mother, woman. But for whatever reason, when
maybe she's just being honest.
Also this is something that I've noticed, right? And I've listened to a bunch of podcasts and nobody who's discussed this has ever really said this point. So I wanted to make sure I didn't forget it today. The times when she makes these statements that come off this way, she's always sitting in front of a woman. Yeah. And it's always this like women empowerment, feminist like platform. And look, y'all can whatever, because again, the simple fact that it's 4 dudes here, automatically people have already told me. Like I've already had to push back on certain people saying, "Oh, y'all got another podcast into the manosphere, whatever." And I'm like, "Nah, that's not what we trying to do. Like that's not us or whatever." But people see 4 dudes in a pot, they're gonna do whatever. So it's fine. So I know I'm gonna get pushed back for that, but I feel like I have to say that point because some of the craziest comments was when she went to the Red Table Talk with Jada and them, and I'm gonna play a clip from that. Yeah. And then now you got this one with Call Her Daddy, which is with obviously this chick who she is. So that also I feel like, you know, also the environments, because I feel like if she went to a different platform, there would be a different song being sung. But I think, you know, the platforms also do kind of guide you to certain conversations, right? Like we say it all the time, like the 4 of us see each other in vastly different environments, right? We see each other at church. Next weekend, we'll see each other all at a retreat. We also see each other at one of our kids' birthday parties. We also see each other at somebody's wedding. We also see each other like right now, we're doing the podcast. We see each other in several different environments. One of the things that kind of propelled me to like finally say my yes to even doing this was the fact that I feel like this was going to be the iteration of the podcast where the conversation never changed. And I don't know if that's true for her. I feel like depending on the environment that she's in, I feel like she can be influenced. And I feel like when she is influenced a certain way, the shit comes out the way it does. And the people who own the platforms take advantage of it because they know it's going to do numbers.
But I feel like that's also the thing. It's like she also, it's one of which I hate, the society we live in. She also knows that if she doesn't go and like stand up and it's like, hey, speak in my mind as a woman. It's like at the end, she also gets fucking her back kicked in.
They'll kill,
and it's like, but and I feel like that's my thing. It's like, I'm not saying she can't go and say whatever she has to say, but also big that dude up.
Yeah, but it's you know, she's in a position that her husband is a big NBA player and all this other stuff, so she has to speak up. Like if she's not stringing along with Curry. And I know we just got off the topic of like Braun, but it's not to bring it up because that's my favorite player. Like no bullshit, but it's like
this is a good example.
Shit came up with Drake and all this other shit, and Savannah hasn't said nothing. She may be tight as hell. They probably divorced for all we know, but she hasn't said anything.
They're not divorced.
In fact, she's always with him in every single event. She don't speak bad about him since 18 years old. She's been with him. And this is my point with me and my wife. Like, I agree with same shit with like Zay and G. Like, it's the same shit, bro. Like, I'm expecting that. Like, when we got married, like, it's like we went through one situation where Ashley was working out of school, and then I was doing solar, And I would wake up in the house. I'll help her with the kids, but she had to drive to New York. So she was always like waking up. She was pregnant with Eloise at that time. So she was like stressing. She was fucking like every single day going on the go from CT to New York. And I remember that one day we were coming back from New York or whatever after I had to pick her up or whatever. Picked her up. And then she goes and she tells me on the car ride, she was like, honey, forgive me. Like, I judge you so much because I see you in the bed and I have to wake up. I feel like I'm the only one contributing, and it's like I see you, but I know it's a lie and all this other. And I spoke to her. I told her, I was like, honey, like, yo, I know that you're going through. I didn't bash. I didn't get mad. Like, I got her. Like, I understood her. Like, you're doing a lot. I get it. But I'm also bringing, like, my money. It's just your outcome, your situation. It is what it is. And in that moment, I just told her, I was like, yo, I never asked you to kill yourself, to like, it's a partnership. Like, if you want to work, you work. If not, I never asked you that. Like, I want to be able to give you the world. I want to be able to give you everything. And this woman,
there's one person here who has to work.
Like, it's like,
and it's not you. I get it. Yeah.
It's like, you don't, it's not that but I want you to chase your career. I want you to be out there. I want you to be successful if you want to. But the moment, and this is what I told her, I was like, the moment that you start judging me, the moment that you start like getting upset at me and all this other, I was like, I really think that this is not good. Cause then now it's like, it's going to start affecting the marriage. Like, it's like, we don't want that for fucking money for for what? And it's not because of church. It's just honestly, like, we a team. Like, we got to be able to be in communion. We got to be able to understand each other. Ayesha got the best NBA player right now. Yeah, I know it's LeBron, but still, like, it's like he's one of the best, bro. The nigga's a beast, bro. And you could say that he is right now the best player in the A. Like, you genuinely speaking, and for you to not fucking be in communion with the nigga, or vibe with him, or I don't know, bro.
I feel like that's my thing. When I hear these things,
but that's everybody's mentality outside of the church.
No, yeah, for sure. But I feel like speaking from the husband's standpoint, when I hear this, right, and then you brought up, very eloquently the fact that marriage is a partnership. It's a team, right? Like, you're a team, and we spoke about it last week. Like, this idea that you could be married and still be two separate entities is something that's completely foreign to me, because obviously I wasn't raised like that. I was raised in the church, and that's not what I believe. And I understand that people are raised differently and have different beliefs, so I can get that. But to me, marriage is that. And even when you say it's a team, for the best teams move as one unit. That's what makes them the best team. 100%. And when I hear her speak, it just, to me, it gives AJ Brown on the Eagles vibes. That's what I hear. Like, literally, like, yo, the team is winning and you're complaining because you're not getting the ball. You're not complaining because the team is losing. You're not complaining because you're not doing shit fundamentally correctly, whatever like that. You're complaining because you're not winning the way that you want to win. You're complaining because we're winning, but I'm not being featured as much.
We go back to the same shit we spoke about last week, though. It's all that, bro. You can have all of it, bro. You can have all the fucking money in the world, bro. You not happy.
Now,
like, yo, you got beautiful kids, bro. You got everything perfect. Like,
now imagine I tell you, though.
To me, what I hear is, this is a woman who thought that, I think when she got with this dude at the church camp or whatever, I don't think she saw this happening. I don't think she knew that he was going to be Steph Curry. I think she thought, like, yeah, he going to play ball, whatever, but that shit's probably not going to work out
Wardell,
or whatever. Exactly. Like, he going to be Wardell and whatever. He going to get a job at the factory, and I'm going to be that bitch. Like, I'm gonna be the one or whatever. I'm gonna be the one that whatever. Like, I thought she saw it as, the way that this is gonna work out is I'm gonna be the star player, and God threw her the curveball, and it's like, no, actually, like, I'm bringing him to the NBA, and I'm gonna give him the skill set to be one of the greatest of all time, and he's gonna have a legacy, and he's gonna leave his fingerprints all over that game. He's gonna be larger than life in the game of basketball, in the NBA. He's gonna be something special, and I think for whatever reason, it just seems like that eats away at her, that, like, his career went the way that it did. And in order for his career to do that, hers couldn't. And I think crazy. That's to me.
Damn, you just hit it, bro. But hit it right on the nail. I don't mean to cut you off. I know you on track.
No, go ahead.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm yapping. Wait, yo, bro. But it's just like, it's like, listen, bro. It's just, He hit it right on the fucking nail, bro. It's just that. That's what it is, bro. It's just his shit doing better than what you expected yours to be. And
but
that's
the
why,
thing
in a
is
sense...
also, for me, it's just a matter of, like, I guess playing devil's advocate. Also, dude starts the season in October. He doesn't come back till like June. She also, there might be stuff going on at home where she's just like,
oh no, not might be for sure.
It's like she's just
for
like,
sure.
Like this could also be a reflection of like, yo, like I'm starting to realize, like, granted, it's not that it's okay what she's doing. I don't agree with it. But also, it's like this woman is home alone. She has to go and be this perfect wife in front of the lights. She has to do, and it's like they don't have the time to have the conversation. And I feel like, I guess to shoot her some bail, it's like we have the luxury of coming home at the end of the day,
bro.
every single day to
count on Jenna to always make sense.
To go home.
Yeah, bro. This nigga always gotta make sense, bro.
Lay in bed with our wives. This woman probably doesn't get to sleep in the same bed with Steph Curry.
She does, but not to the extent. Like during the season.
That's why I used us as the example.
Damn,
during
bro.
the season,
During the season, bro.
So that's a point.
Make feel bad and shit.
That's a point that I wanted to get to.
Never
Is
bad shit.
so the point that I wanted to get to is I look at these comments from a different light because I went through something very similar in my marriage where my wife came. Obviously, it was very different, right? That's why I preface it with that, very different. But me and my wife had a conversation. She didn't go on a podcast and say some shit like that, whatever. So
Which is wild. Which is
very,
wild.
very different. But me and my wife had a conversation where she echoed pretty much chapter and verse the same sentiments that Ayesha says on this particular interview. Like, she told me, she was like, you have to remember, I was never the little girl who was like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna get married and I'm gonna wear this dress and go to this venue and do. I never said I was getting married. You have to remember, like, I thought about having kids, but I was gonna have one kid, and I never planned to like, oh, like I'm gonna, if it works out with the dad, cool. But if it doesn't, like, I'm not gonna lose sleep over that. Like, I'll be able to do it by myself. Like, you have to remember, I studied, I went, I got my degree, I did all that, and I did all that on my own. I didn't have no help from nobody. And then I started my career and all that shit again with no help from nobody. Like, you have to, like, she's telling me that you have to remember, like, this is who I am, who I was when I came into this marriage. And then I marry you. I marry your ass, Mr. Catechist since I was 15, Mr. Fucking, I don't have to study. I just know shit, Mr. Whatever. And all of a sudden it's like, time out. So all of my shit now got to be paused because I got to support your shit. And I was like, I'll be real with you. I'll be honest with everybody in the pocket. My first response was not good. my first response, like, because again, going back to a conversation we had 2 weeks ago, male ego. I don't know how Steph is moving in the crib. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna be real with you.
Yo, but if you see his face though, bro, was probably dumb tight.
I'm gonna be real with you. She said this, whatever, and my ego kicked in immediately because I was like, "Where do you get off,
bro?"
I looked at her. I was like, "Look around." I was like, "You see where we live?" I was like, "You see this house in the Bronx, 10461." You know how much rent we pay? You know how much rent we pay, right? She's like, I have a ballpark amount. I was like, why do you have a ballpark amount? Because you don't have to do the transaction. She's like, yeah, yes, that's true. Yeah, you do the transactions or whatever. But I put my part. I was like, yeah, no. I'm not saying you don't. But look around. So you see that car outside? No car payment. Hey, we bought that shit. Me and you together, cash. You see that? You see these kids? I was like, what are they missing? She's like, nothing. I was like, no. What are they missing? We got 4 of them with glasses prescriptions. You never see my kids without their fucking glasses. They got sneakers. They got whatever the fuck they need. Uniforms up the wazoo. Toys, you go upstairs. I think there's at least 75 to 100 toys per child that I have in this
Target
house.
section, bro.
Each one of them, right? So I'm going off. I'm going immediately. She says all this, and I'm going off about everything that we have, everything that we've done, everything, whatever. I'm like, and I'm saying all this, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, how could you not be happy with this? Like, I heard what she said, And my immediate response is to push back and say that, no, you're being ungrateful. You're being ungrateful, which is a lot of what we've said about Ayesha. Like, bro, you got Steph Curry, you got the money, you got whatever. But I realized that I was wrong. Why? Because all the stuff that I was saying, whatever, this is what I wanted. This was always my vision. This was always my idea of a family. This was always my vision, my thoughts of what the family should be, what happiness, what success, what all of that would look like because of how I was brought up. And she's like, okay, but I didn't grow up like you. And that's when it clicked for me. Like, yo, success for her is always going to look different. Happiness for her is always going to look different. Fulfillment for her, which is a big operative word in this whole conversation. There are different things that fulfill man and woman.
So you just rage baited.
The things that fulfill us. No, I didn't rage bait. I'm just saying I brought it up because I knew like we could get to this point in the conversation where it's like, this is a big conversation that needs to be had because fulfillment looks different for me and my wife. Same thing. Fulfillment for you looks different than fulfillment for Ash. And even though a lot of times it's going to intersect, there's also times where fulfillment for her means lack for you. Yeah, but that's what makes it a partnership.
But we have different experiences though, because my wife came up just like your wife in the sense that she came up same shit. No, you know, same shit. No church, no none of that. Her family was in a sense broken apart. Her parents got married when they was already 50, because they entered into the church. But Ash, she never had the idea of marriage or kids. She thought that regardless, God was gonna punish her or whatever, she wasn't gonna have no kids. And she never planned for it. She thought she was gonna be a thought in the street. But nah, it's no bullshit, bro. You can ask her, bro. My wife is real with that shit, bro. She says that shit honestly, and she
it's powerful though. But she owns it though.
But her thing is that I don't know. I guess that I know that you weren't going that route, but this is where I speak about the Ayesha shit. Is just whether it was my dream or my vision or whatever. That's where the communion came along because Ashley, she brought it up. She brought that situation. I was judging you and all this other stuff, and I didn't. Yo, bro, first time different. I thought when you was speaking, I thought you was gonna like bullshit the pod. I was like, that's not fucking Cito. Cito's bullshitting y'all niggas. Like, I was like, I know Cito. Cito gets mad. Like, oh no, but you said the real shit. Nah. Me, no bullshit. When Ashley said that shit, bro, I felt like I was like if I freaking assaulted her, bro. Like I was like I've been pushing her to do something. I was like, mommy, like no, like that's not what I want. Like all this other stuff. She ended up coming with the realization, the conclusion that she was like, honey, I gotta let all of this shit go because what I really want is what I have now. The happiness what I get is this. So my problem with the Ayesha shit, the reason why it triggers me is just that you have all of this. It's not about the success of her husband and all. It's just, but you got the kid.
No, it's true. But is that what she? Here's my thing. It's like I'm not saying it's bad. It's true. They have everything on the surface. The point that I was making is that okay, while my wife and I don't live like Steph and Ayesha Curry, we have everything we need. Like literally, there's nothing in my life like that I can say like, yeah, you know, that's missing. Like I have a daughter with a diagnosis. We have to come out of pocket, you know, over $1,000 every month just to get the medicine, stuff like that, whatever. We never miss a month. My rent is never late. I mean, I say it's never late. Mm-hmm. I don't fall behind. Okay, it might be late every now and then, but I never fall like a month behind. So never. Like the car. Like I said, we got the car. The kids got their stuff for school, and they're in different schools, and everybody's taken care of. And the drop off is good. The pickups are good. Everything is good. Like we take care of who we got to take care of. The people who, you know, help us with the kids or whatever. We're able to hit them off with money. Like all of that stuff. Like we live in a way that's like, look, the stuff that we got to do, it gets done, and we do it. But. And this is a big but. Nicki Minaj. This was always what I saw. And what I realized in having that conversation with my wife is that she has sacrificed to make sure that my family has the vision that I saw. That it was the first time in my life, it was the first time in our marriage that I realized that this may not necessarily have been the vision that she had. Yeah. And I realized that for the 8 years that we've been married, there's been a huge part of me that was too fucking selfish or just too fucking self-absorbed to even stop and ask this question when making these huge decisions. Like, yes, we always have conversations before we make big decisions or whatever. And I always ask, like, I'm thinking about, like, we're going to do this. Like, what do you think? What do you think? Whatever. And yeah, she'll tell me what she thinks and we'll do it together and whatever. But I never stop and say, it's not always asking your wife, hey, what do you think? What do you think? Sometimes it's asking your wife, no, fuck what I think. Tell me, what do you, like, if you were doing, like, what would you do? Like,
but then it goes back to what she was saying.
Go into her and saying, like, what would you, because that's the thing is, like, I feel like
they're not having conversations.
It's hard to just, for me, I get it. I see all the stuff on the internet with her, but it's hard for me to just shovel her under the bus because I've been there and I had the conversation and I know my wife and I know my wife loves me and I know my wife supports me in a way that nobody else supports me. So the way, when I hear Ayesha's comments, I'm like, shit, for all I know, she could be just like Gato, where she's supporting the shit out of Steph. But what she's saying that my wife didn't say, she's unfulfilled, though, in a part of her life. And when we were having that conversation, my wife was telling me something very similar, but she was also giving me the avenues to get to where she could be fulfilled. She's like, this is what I want. This is what I want to do. This is how I want to do it, whatever. Like, can we do that? Like, is this realistic? And I was like, okay, like, yeah, like, of course, like, she's my wife. There's, like, I don't say no to this woman. Like, I want her to be happy. What I'm hearing from her, Ayesha, is, bro, they're just like, we might be my question is, what if we're giving Steph too much credit? What if the NBA season is taking more of a toll on her than we know? And what if even when he's home, she still doesn't feel like, because again, like I'm saying, our wives, these women sacrifice so fucking much. Like, it's so, they sacrifice shit that we don't even see. That's the point that I'm trying to make. Shit that we don't even know half the time. They're sacrificing. They don't even say it.
And that's what I was saying. It's like, I get the whole, like, I don't like it. I don't like it because I'm a person that says, like, hey, you gonna talk about our stuff? It's I could talk hella shit about my wife just like I know she could talk hella shit about me. But the thing is that in the public eye, like, hey, whatever you and I have going on, however you feel,
keep it buttoned
it's
up.
Like, hey, bring it up, but also talk about the good. It's like, you can't talk about the bad, but not bring up the good. It's like, it has to go hand in hand. And it's like, because at the end, we spoke about partnership, communion, whatever. It's like, hey, you're an extension of me. I'm an extension of you. Like, we're one. But to that point that I made earlier, it's like, especially when you're a superstar like Steph, like LeBron, like a lot of these guys, the season doesn't end in May or June. It's like, it's all year round.
Yeah,
because it's
gotta
like,
stay in shape.
Like, for example,
you gotta work out for sure.
Do you think that Seth Curry got brought to the Golden State Warriors without Seth kind of having to go speak to his brother, or if not, speak to the team? However it went, it's like, it pulled him away from possibly being at Universal Studios with his kids and his wife. It's like, it's demanding. It's like, also these guys, because they're big superstars, they're also doing all this
they have sponsor deals and stuff like that.
It's
yeah,
like,
so
it's like,
go to
it's
Japan
nonstop. Yeah, you gotta travel. You gotta do.
He just did a show and stuff like that too. That took a lot of time for sure.
Like, these women, like, again, it's like, and again, it's playing devil's advocate, but these, like you said, they sacrifice a lot. And it's like, when they like, maybe this is the thing with Ayesha Curry, she's taking a step back and she's like, fuck, I've given up everything. Yeah. And it's like, and this for this guy, but it's like, this guy also, like, it's almost like, shit, I'm starting to realize, like, I've given up so much, and maybe she doesn't mean it in that way, because I also want to shoot her some bail, but it's like, she's also, like, suffering. She's like, fuck, like, okay, I'm a mom, because we know she's a mom. I don't think any of their kids, either they're with her in the game or whatever, or if not, they're with probably grandma or whatever, but I also see grandma at the game. But it's like, whatever it may be, it's like, she's a mom. She has to make sure because somebody has to make sure these kids go to school.
For sure.
It's like, or go to parent-teacher conference, even if she's not taking them every single day. Like, she's doing everything at home to make sure her home, it's like, we've always heard, like, yes, the man is the head, but the woman is the rest of the body. She's the one, she's the backbone, which I've said it, what was it, episode 0. It's like, when I saw Rebecca go down, it was like, fuck, I'm everything that I am because of this woman.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe for them, it's that. It's like, she's come to the realization, it's like, maybe she doesn't feel appreciated. Because you came to the realization, you said it earlier. It's like, hey, after talking to Caro and seeing whatever, it's like, damn, like, she has done all of this. It's like, but it's like, it's a partnership. You guys had the conversation.
It was more, it wasn't appreciation though. I was more like, it wasn't like she told me, because she did bring up, she's like, look, because when I got tight, she was like, wait, Thomas, you going a whole different way or whatever, which is, again, male ego. She's like, I ain't saying none of that. She's like, you overdo it. Like when you buy me something, you don't just buy me something. You got to fucking go to wherever and do some crazy thought. But like, you always do it. You do it for the kid. You do whatever. I'm not saying that. She's like, what I'm saying is I'm talking about me. Like I'm saying like, I don't have something for me. Something where it's like, has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a mother, has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a wife, has nothing to do with the fact that I'm a catechist, has nothing to do with the fact that whatever. Just something like for Gato, the person.
Yeah.
And that's when I realized that she sacrificed her person. Like we talk about the bodily sacrifice ad nauseum. We always talk about the bodily sacrifice. We always talk about, giving birth, carrying the babies, what it does to their bodies. We always talk about that. We know that, we say, oh, it's so much, but the pain they go through, whatever. We don't talk about the sacrifice of the person, which might be 10 times more painful than giving birth could ever be.
Even if she had a hobby to fucking paint, like she can't do it because she has to make sure that everything else isn't fucking. I get what you're saying.
And I think that's like the important part, because like a lot of people, especially, people, men of faith, they like, we get so wrapped up in having to be the provider that sometimes it turns into suppressing, our wife's ambitions, whatever it may be, because we think that, what I have to do is most important.
Is more important.
Yeah, because I'm keeping a roof over, over everybody's head. But what it can turn to being is sometimes your wife gets unhappy because sometimes they feel like, like what C said, like, like what I want to do, I had a vision for what my life was.
And this wasn't it.
Yeah, your vision, it doesn't take into account, what I want to do. Like I know, for me, there was a point where, I felt like I had to take up more responsibility in the house so that Rose could finish school. But the only reason I felt that was appropriate was so in the future, Rose, not that she would ever do it, but was so that she wouldn't feel like she had to go and say, oh, I had to put the kids first, so I wasn't able to do this. Or,
that's exactly it right there.
Like
though.
I never saw myself, I never saw myself doing this. Because to G's point, like, when I think about it, like there was a situation, when my last child was born, where they had to take Rose into like emergency surgery and they just gave me the baby. And all I can remember was thinking was the baby was here. It was in my arms. And that's the point, where I could, I usually would call people, the baby's okay. I did not call nobody, because in my head, I'm just like, if my wife doesn't make it through this surgery, I might as well get his baby back.
Nah,
because I cannot. I cannot.
No, I don't mean to laugh, but it's like, I think I said it
we
in
all
episode
been,
0.
We all been there.
Yeah,
we all been there, nigga. My wife has
I
had
could keep
five.
keep the roof over everybody's head,
bro. My wife,
maybe the roof is over everybody's head, but the house is on fire.
Bro,
if it's just me,
my wife has had 5 C-sections, bro. They do this shit to me every time, and every time I have that same exact thought, like, I ain't sending a text message, nor a FaceTime, nor nothing until they bring this, until I lay eyes on this woman and she talk like the way I know she talk.
Let her call you.
If she come back out and she don't look right, I'm gonna say that's not my wife. Y'all go back and do it again. I'm not doing this.
It out.
And one of the biggest things that I think, one of the biggest examples of something, I remember when I saw this thing, and that, like, because like I said, I'm a big feminist because I got 4 girls, and it's like
same
girl power.
Girl power.
The thing is, I remember
Shouts
Kevin
out to
Hart.
the Huntrix.
I'd never finished the movie because I saw this one scene and I was like, I'm done. But
this is a good movie, by the way.
The Kevin Hart movie that's on Netflix.
That he lost his wife.
Yo,
Yo, that
Seeing
triggered me,
triggered,
dog.
bro.
Yeah, that triggered me.
that moment,
I
it's
wanted
like-
to turn it off.
and
Bro.
it's
It made
like-
me watch the whole
and it's
thing.
like seeing like the difficulties that he had with his daughter, like
I know it's
actually-
a funny movie,
it's
but
like-
that shit
it's
triggering,
like-
bro.
Yeah,
it's-
I was triggered the whole movie.
It's like, and that's the thing. Women, it's not just like, hey, they're doing things at home is whatever. It's like even this of bringing kids to the fucking world. They're giving their mother flipping life. It's like, yo, you're dead saying like, yo, whether or not like every time, like my wife has said,
It's life or death every
yeah,
time they go there.
it's
Every
like-
time
and
they
they'll-
lay down on that table, and they fucking know it.
Yeah, and
And
I
we
would
know
never,
it too. We
I
know
would
it too.
never.
We know it too, but like we don't know it the way that they know it. Like it's their fucking life.
You crazy?
That
I
they're-
would never do this shit.
It's
Fuck
their
that.
fucking life, and they lay it on the table every single fucking time. But to me, even knowing that, I feel like the death of the being, which we learn about in church and we talk about in church, and I learned about when I went to school, whatever. Like, bro, that was one of the craziest mind fucks when I was in school. When they were talking about this, they were talking about death of being and whatever like that, and they were talking about like that's. They were like, that's
what school? Like high school or in the theological
in
Princeton?
the seminary.
Seminary,
So
Princeton.
I wasn't in seminary. That's no. But I went to a theological
This nigga
seminary
willingly
to
went
study.
to the
seminary.
No, I studied at one, but whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Long story short, the point that they made is they were saying death of the being is like the final boss to true Christianity, and he's like, you're gonna
That
see.
shit jammed me up the other
He
day.
said you're gonna see it. He said you're gonna see it more often in women before you see it in men. And he was like, it's because because us men, he's like we have this stronger tie to our being, right? And it's not that women don't have a tie to it, but women are quicker to give it up because they give life and they understand how important that function is the moment they do it. They get it in a way that you'll never get it. But there was like the death of being. That's it. That's the final boss. And they defeat it a lot quicker than men. And he was talking, and this is a priest, but he was talking about it in the sense of marriage. He's like, you got to understand. And I was listening to it, and I did whatever I had to do in my paper and everything, whatever. But that was it. Like, I just whatever. And it didn't dawn on me until I was sitting there having that conversation on that fucking couch with my fucking wife, my real fucking wife, telling me that, like, nigga, you don't know that, like, I had to, like, kill my person so that this shit could be what it is today?
And did you have, like, your degrees by then, or was it before your degree?
No, I had the degree. I had it. But again,
No, because I know Caro, like, had her master's already. Like,
No,
by
she studied. So she doesn't have her master's, but she graduated.
Sorry, her bachelor's.
She graduated the same year I graduated with my bachelor. But again, even that, like, I didn't think about that till she brought it up that day. She's like, like, you went and when you were working here, you went and they had you do that certificate program, so you went and you did the thing to become a spiritual director, and I supported you, and that was outside of work because you had to do homework and everything or whatever like that. So that was outside of work hours. Then you decided on your own when they offered you that, if you do another year, you can get your master's in theology if it's something you're interested in. And you brought it to me and you said, yeah, like whatever. And I said, yes, you should do it because I know you're passionate about that. And I know that it's going to help you to fulfill your mission as a catechist. And I sacrificed. But that's what I'm saying.
Keyword,
She's like, I never looked at it like that. I looked at it like, yeah, like obviously for me to do my homework, for me to do everything like that, like, yeah, like she's taking up more around the house. She's taking up more, whatever. She's taking up even more from my plate to make sure that I'm able to do that shit in function of getting that degree, whatever that. In all reality, like I'm not planning on getting a job in that field or whatever. It is essentially so that I can understand the things of the church better, to be able to announce the good news better. Like that's what I want. But I never saw it as like, no, like I made those sacrifices because this, like that mission, your mission, I see that and I will kill my being so that can be fulfilled. All I'm asking you is to fucking see that though. Like, can you see that like I never asked you to do that for me? And I was just like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, and in that moment, I was like, damn, I kind of want her to like say like, I want to do this or I want to do that or whatever, so that I can fucking kill something, whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I want her to fucking pick up something. And she, you know, she's thinking, she's working through a couple things now, and she's like thinking about stuff she's gonna do. Obviously, the catechesis kind of came into a wrench and all of that, but even that, bro. But even that, like, bro, my wife is a catechist. She's as much as a catechist to me as any other catechist I know. But even that, to me, like that image of her as a catechist, seeing her do that, whatever, she reminded me, like, bro, she never had plans to be no catechist.
And
she never had plans to do that
Hey,
shit.
nigga.
She never in a million years was like, I'm gonna be on a catechist team and give it. She's, bro, never. She got married to me, and literally, we came back from our honeymoon.
Yeah.
The day we came back, people are telling her, like, okay, so you're a catechist now. And she ate that. Not even fully for me. She told me. It wasn't even just because of you or because I love you. She said, it's because I trust God. So I just said, okay. Like, this is what you want. I'm going to do it.
And it's like, and to that point, it's like, I think about Rebecca and think about the fact that she always wanted to be a stay-at-home wife or whatever it may be. I don't make that much money. But, you know, this was something we both agreed. We had the conversation. But the thing is, similar to you, I remember a couple of times we've had that conversation where because I'm at work, because I go out, because I'm, I technically have a social life. It's like a lot of our friends, our circle, whatever, people that she loves them and whatever, is because they're people that
was part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Because the social life aspect of
it's
it.
Like,
I didn't even think about that.
Well, we were having the conversation earlier with Kato, and she was like, it's like, hey, every year we're kind of going out with you guys or whatever. And it's like, but it's that. It's like our wives is kind of, because we're such a tight-knit circle and we're always together, it's like it's very easy to fall into that. And we don't even think about it. And I remember, like, even when we used to go to Mario's house and we used to be out, like the kids would be wilding the hell out inside the house. And all of us is outside just talking, chilling, having a conversation. Wow. And then the wives were like, all right. I feel like all our wives at one point was like, hey, I get it.
Come get your kids.
Yeah, it's like,
get your kids.
But it's like they're doing so much, and it's like
it's just because it's for us to fit into our world. But it's the same shit that I mean, you guys making a lot of sense. I'm not saying that regardless, like,
but she shouldn't say that shit in public though.
That's my only shit. Like, you shouldn't be talking about your fucking husband at all whatsoever in front of anybody. Like, Ashley does an amazing job, bro. Like in front of anybody, like, she bigs me up every single time. And yo, we could be going through hell, bro. Like, yo, arguing, bro, like bad, like shitty. You guys pulled up to the first pod. We was going ham on each other.
Yeah.
Ham on each other, bro. And I told you I wasn't even gonna do this pod, bro. If it was here,
and she supported.
I would have never came.
And she supported.
And she was just upstairs. She came. She ordered everybody pizza because niggas was hungry and shit like that. Like, it's like,
and she was downstairs in a good mood and whatever.
Like, if nothing ever happened, bro.
That's
like,
what they do.
Yo, I didn't even know there was something going on.
That's
bro.
what it was bad, bro.
That's what they do.
That was one of our biggest clashes of the year, bro.
To me, that's one of the
But it
best
wasn't even
examples.
because of the pod. It was just something different. It's something internal that
it was
we're going through.
Life shit,
like, just life shit, like pregnancy and all that other stuff. And it's just like, that's my issue. That's why it triggers me, bro. Because it's like, when I gotta ride or die like my wife, and it's like, I expect but not everybody's going to be like that because they don't have something that she they don't have the foundation. They don't have the shit that we have.
Maybe your wife has something that Ayesha doesn't necessarily have right now.
I am pro with what G and you said. I am bro. Even when it comes to the church, even when it comes to the catechesis, when it comes to anything about evangelization, I tell Ashley, if Ashley's not up to par with the shits, if Ashley tells me I am not going tonight or I'm not doing this, I don't want to do it.
Bro, Jenna was on the call when they asked us or whatever. I didn't answer. They said our names or whatever, and I just looked at her because I'm like,
I did the same.
Bro, thing. It's on her. Like, at this point,
it's not only me.
No, at this point, I know, but I gotta be real. I also gotta be honest. 8 years married. This is probably the first time that we've done something for the evangelization where I could truthfully say that I 100% would not have done it if she didn't say yeah. This is the first fucking time that I promise you, honest to God, if she would have looked at me and said, "I'm sorry, I can't. I just don't have the bandwidth. I can't do it." I would have been like, "Okay, all right, we're not doing it." I'm telling you, the first couple years of marriage, whatever like that, all the first 7 years,
Yes.
I would have been
Yes.
like, no, you have to understand, we got to do it, whatever like that. And even this time, when the conversation came up or whatever, I told her, I brought up to her, I was like, look, you know the need that's there, you're aware of it as much as I'm aware of it, you get it, I get it, whatever. But that being said, if this is not something you can commit to right now, if this is not something that you can do wanting to do it, I don't want you to do it. And I don't want you to feel like, no, I have to do this for him. I know that I should have probably said this to you years ago, and I should have probably been this way years ago. I can't change what I've been years ago, but I can change from now. And I'm telling you now, if we have to say no to this because you don't want to do this, then I'm 100% down to fucking say no. And do it. And yes, I'm not gonna lie to her either, and she knows, bro. It's gonna fucking kill me. And it's not because I want to be fucking doing whatever, but I truthfully feel like that is my calling. And everything that's why I want everything in my life to kind of be geared towards like this same direction of like announcing that, like doing that or whatever, like even this podcast, like all of that. But again, if I have to have that understanding that I can't do any of that if I don't have her support, I can't do it.
And
I just can't fucking do it.
That's where we come back with the whole shit with Steph and Ayesha. He also needs to be. That's a husband's job. We also have to see what's going on with our wives. If they're speaking out loud and it's because maybe you're just not having the conversation with her.
It could be a cry for help.
And there's just a cry for help, and you need to figure it the fuck out. And maybe just leave the NBA.
And I think that's
focus on your wife.
That's
but the thing is that the love for the sport is more important, bro. The love for the brand.
That's what's like super important. I feel like in what you guys are saying, because a lot of people, they get wrapped up in like things that don't matter. Like when you talk about we have different perspectives. People whose wife works and then people whose wife stay at home. I think what's most important there is the freedom that at any point. If your wife works, she could come up to you and say, you know what, I want to take more time and I want to be home with the kids. And it's, yes, whatever you feel comfortable. Or if your wife stays at home and says, you know what, I want to take up art. I want to start working again. That as a man, you don't suppress that. You say yes. Because one thing about Ayesha Curry that's abundantly clear is that she can't do that. Steph is away from home like half of the year. She can't do that. Imagine the villain she would be if Steph is like, yeah, sorry, Golden State, I gotta retire. I gotta spend more time with the kids. It's gonna be the same thing like Tom Brady. When Tom Brady retired, who knows what the hell Tom Brady said? Everybody knew, yeah, it's because his marriage was going to shit. And then when you look at it, they didn't even end up together. But it's just it was
too late.
But it was too late because
he did it a year too late, and it makes you wonder if him staying that extra year, if he would have dubbed that extra year, if he would have been able to salvage the marriage.
Exactly, because a lot of these women, the problem is that they don't feel free. A lot of women don't feel free to say, you know what, I'm gonna quit my job. My husband got me. A lot of women don't feel free to tell their husband, no, I want to do this. I want to, can you take more time with the kids while I do this? A lot of women aren't free. Like, that's why I feel like it's so important when y'all speak about, when you guys were asked to catechize that you defer to your wife and you say, what do you want to do? A lot of wives are in that situation, and maybe Ayesha too. Maybe she feels like 10 years ago, if Steph came to her and asked her, like maybe if she feels like if she had the choice when Steph was signing the contract, like, no, I don't think we should do it. Maybe she felt like she couldn't say no for the sake of the family,
And not to drag this on, but it's like, to your point, I feel like that's one of the key things. That's why I guess for me, I want to move it away from the church and bring it back to I feel like a lot of men and women are not having these conversations with their significant other.
No,
a lot of shit is going on.
It's obvious.
It's like exactly, and it's like you don't realize whatever party how much people are sacrificing. So it's like I feel like it's a good reflection of like, hey, let's take a step back. Let's have the conversation. But to your point, Zay, which was what I was gonna bring up, it's like maybe what is it? Ayesha feels like that. It's like, hey, How old is Seth? Steph.
He's like 35, 39.
Nah.
Yeah, like 30.
Nah, he's like 36, 37.
Yeah.
It's like he's close to 40. And it's
retire, bro. You have the.
But that's the thing. He signed the contract. It's like has before.
These niggas used to retire earlier too.
Exactly.
That's a big part of the conversation.
Yeah.
That he's still going. LeBron is still going.
Yeah.
Back in the day, these niggas would have been retired.
Yeah,
Yeah. So that's the thing. It's like
Maybe she didn't sign up for him to be playing.
I don't know if y'all caught that, but C's was saying it's like back in the day, a lot of these guys used to retire at a very young age. If I'm not mistaken, Kobe retired at 36, 37 years old. It's like,
but part of the big
like,
problem is that niggas want to retire
but
at 40.
the thing is, yeah, exactly.
50.
For like LeBron, 40 years old. Well, now he's not retiring. It's like he's still going. But the thing is, it's like, are you having the conversation with your wife? It's like knowing that, hey, you came in at 18, 20, 18, 19, 20, 21, whatever the age you were. It's like, and you've been playing for over 10 years. Are you actually having the conversation with your
niggas
wife?
you can't put it up because in order for this shit to work, in order for marriage to work, the number one shit is that, like, besides God and all that other stuff, you have to communicate. You have to talk. You can't just even niggas in the church. You can't expect that just because you got married by the church, God is just gonna magically.
No, but that's why I wanted to move it away from the church.
Yeah,
because it's communication is key.
Communication is the most important
like
shit.
Us two as brothers, it's like if I'm not able to have a conversation with you, then at the end of the day, it's like our relationship would be shitty.
And you have to fight. You have to go through the shit. And it's like, bro, how many problems have me and G have had? We're not a fucking marriage. That's my brother, bro. Yeah. He's my older brother. He's the nigga that left me and Misai just never fucked with us. If I never brought this shit up to Jada, and Misai never brought it up to Jada, we wouldn't even have this pod, bro. I wouldn't even be able to sit here because I genuinely, the nigga was never part of my life. You can ask any nigga from Throg's Neck. They never seen Jedi around, bro. Because Jedi was never with them.
Except for the time that I had to pull up to your school, and now that I think about it as well, ready to fight. Moises was in 8th grade. I was a senior in high school, about to scrap a whole bunch of 8th graders, and with a lot of dudes that were also over 18, all because he was having issues with people. That's wild. I would have ended up in jail for fighting 8th graders.
But I mean,
I think it's crazy.
My shit, and we can move away from the seg, but my only shit is just that. It's just communication is so fucking fundamental in marriages and friendships and whatever it is, because then you can hash out situations that are happening in your home, in your whatever, nigga. You could just let the shit out, bro. Like, cause and us men, we're so ambitious. We think that our ideas is the best. What we are doing,
ambitious. I think it's fragile.
It's like, fragile. We can't let go of that.
That's a big conversation too, because they also know that.
Yeah. So
they know that we're so fragile that it's like, okay, but
if I let go of basketball, what else?
If I tell him,
I'm not gonna be superior.
And he gives up on his dream, or he gives up on his mission, so that he can freaking sustain me or whatever. He's gonna be a freaking ball of emotion. He's gonna be a bitch. He's gonna be broken. He's not gonna be good for anything.
And that goes right back to the conversation.
So
from
the
last
woman
week.
takes the L in this for the rest of her life.
No, I feel like nobody takes more L's than.
Nah, you said honestly speaking, that's your number one phrase, bro.
I feel like honestly, nobody takes more L's than a good wife, and it sucks. And that's why I feel like, it's very easy for me as a man to when we argue, be like, hey, what does the Bible say? Women, be submissive to your husband. Yeah, it's easy to say that, man. It really is. It's really easy to say that. You know how hard that shit is to do? To be submissive to a pig-headed, stubborn motherfucker who's not trying to hear you, who might be dead freaking wrong, and just say, yeah, I'm going to be submissive to him because he's my husband. That shit is impossible.
My nigga,
that's why God has to be present. He has to be present. There's no two ways about it. That's not going to happen. If God is not in the center, that shit doesn't exist. She's not bowing her head to a dumbass nigga. And when I say dumbass nigga, I'm talking about me, okay? Degree or no degree, smart or no smart, it doesn't matter,
it's vice versa, because even when you are the sweet and lovey liberal husband that's mad sweet, not machista, like, see me amor, sugar coat, nigga, the wife also has to also help, has to also be submissive, but it's not all to get deep into that shit.
But even that, see, now when you bring that up, that also speaks to the opposite thing, because then that's what it is. There's a whole other side of the world who says, yeah, but that's why marriage shouldn't be that way. That's why some marriages, it should be the wife who's in charge, who calls it, whatever like that. That also has its negative consequences. That also has its negative ramifications. And
it's
that's
a balance.
Yeah,
it's
that's what I'm
just
saying.
one
It's
balance.
Because in that same passage, like a lot of people, I don't know if they skip it or maybe it's not.
A
like,
lot of people
popular. It says-
ignore the end of what it says.
they ignore the part where it says yes for
Husbands-
the women to be submissive, but
the
the
husband to
man
serve
has
the
to
wife.
honor his wife.
No, love
And
your
love her.
wife the way that Christ loved his church, which was how
Exactly.
giving his whole life, letting them kill him,
And that's-
letting them
and that's
nail
the-
him to a
that's
cross,
where I wanted to
letting
get.
them blame him for something he did not do. How many times as a husband do we sit there and be like, "You are not finna blame me for some shit I did not do"?
Nigga, I was
There
gonna
one
use
time
that shit
I
as an
got
example.
so tight at Rebecca. I love you, baby. But I got so mad, bro, because I thought, no, not that I thought. I still argue this. I was in the right.
He still thinks.
It's like, but the thing was that we got into an argument about something. It was when we were at Pablo and Jahaida's house with this kid.
Yeah.
So we go,
I
and
remember,
Rebecca is blacking on me in the car. She's like, "Oh, going off." Bro, she was going off, like, because if you know my wife, she's very quiet.
And if you know Jedi yapper.
Yo, and I was going off. And she continued challenging me. Bro, I had no choice, and I just started going, woof, 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 woof. Yeah, she was like, why are you barking? And I was like, because that's what you sound like. The fucking chihuahua. Just, yo, nigga, yo, bro, just pissed her the fuck off.
Pa, ¿qué
But
fue
it's like,
eso?
nigga, but it was like, because she was right. She was making good point.
Yo,
and it's
Bill,
like, at the
ego.
end- but that's the thing. Ego.
Jedi is the best
Inside.
comeback nigga.
Inside, he was like, "Yo, damn, this
This
nigga
nigga's
spitting."
Jedi's a real nigga, bro. This nigga made him start barking like,
Yeah. Yo, nigga, I had
You
to
know,
do that
you
little
know,
trying to be petty,
you
bro.
know, you're losing the argument when you do the. That's what you sound like.
Yeah, you sound like a kid. It's like, yo, a whole little ass kid.
You know,
But
you
it's
sound like Dame Dash.
Yo, Wendy Williams, the OG.
Nah,
Bro.
nigga, that shit is crazy, bro.
I like where that conversation went. I really do.
Nah, bro, bro, we could go hours, man, with that shit, bro. We all have fucking. It's just very important, bro. Communication, man.
So I'm gonna just go hard transition this way. You know, we don't go too crazy on the time. While we were recording last week's episode, Bad Bunny made his appearance on SNL, and you know, before that, everything that had happened was what we covered on last week's episode. He was announced as the Super Bowl halftime performer. There was backlash. People saying, you know, a whole show in Spanish. Some people saying he's not even a big enough artist. He's not this. He's not that. Whatever. So Bad Bunny, you know, in a very SNL way, had his response. I'm gonna play the end of his opening monologue. That kind of shows a little bit of his response. Hold on, I'm playing it, but y'all can't hear it because, you know, I'm a little bit slow. And here we go.
Para abrir puertas, más que un logro mío.
I got scared. I was like,
Más que un logro mío, es un logro de todos, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar. And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Okay, so I cut the clip right there because that was the clip that kind of started a little bit of the backlash. So let's start the conversation there. We don't got to be too long on it, but how do you feel about that comment? Because that was the comment.
Another triggering.
That was the comment. That was the comment
This
that
shit
kind of
starting
got
to piss me off,
got
bro.
people up in arms. So he said,
shit starting to piss me off, bro.
he does his monologue. At a certain point of the monologue, towards the end, he starts speaking in Spanish to, you know, let people know doing the halftime show is not just about him or Puerto Rico. It's about,
political.
the entire Latin community. It's a win. It's a success for all of us. And then he goes back to English and says, and if you didn't understand basically what I just said in Spanish, you got 4 months to learn because I am doing all the songs in Spanish or whatever. So how do you guys, let's react. How do you guys feel about that?
Well, one, for those of you out there saying, oh, Shakira and J-Lo did it. It's like, first of all, they did everything in Spanish, in English. So that's, I want to get that out the way. It's like, this is amazing. This is great for the culture. It's like, I feel like it's this thing of like, whether it's black culture, that's what it is. It's black culture, Spanish culture. We always act like the thing isn't one. We're both freaking marginalized as much as like we're a marginalized group. It's like anytime we release anything, it's always like, oh, it's ghetto, it's ratchet, it's not for this or whatever. It's like this is a moment in time to have a Spanish artist. I think we had the conversation the last time that when he did the concert and it was being streamed through Amazon to see Mark Anthony almost like passing the baton over to Bad Bunny. Like that's a moment to hear that, hey, it's not Coldplay, it's not Michael Jackson, it's not like every name we mention is American. And then it's like if the Spanish people that have been there went up there and did something in English because they did it. Because that's the one thing with Mark Anthony and Shakira. When they released music, they released it in both languages.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, for me, it's just one of those things. Like, it's a great moment in time, and I'm happy as hell.
Nah, facts. I mean, so Rose actually brought this to my attention when we was listening to the last pod, and I found it super interesting that the United States has the second largest Spanish-speaking population in the whole world. And I didn't even know that. And we're actually projected to have the most population of Spanish-speaking people in the world by, I don't know, I think it was like 2060, around there. I think Mexico is still the largest. So I think the important thing there is we have to stop acting like, you know, Bad Bunny doing the Super Bowl is appealing to like this very small group, and it's just like, you know, we don't want this, or this is for them. Like, this is like, people who listen to Bad Bunny's music, first of all, his music transcends, right? His music transcends just Spanish speakers. It transcends just Puerto Ricans, right? But we have to stop acting like we don't have such a large population of people who can enjoy the halftime show, who can enjoy his music. And, you know, it's not, you know, like when you think of, like, it's not even just about him. I think it's about just people's like willingness, you know, like when he says it as a joke, but I think it's really appropriate. Like, listen, you know, you have 4 months to learn Spanish, and you see people like coming out with like the TikToks of these like little white boys singing Bad Bunny songs. But it's just like, it's true, because if, like, let's say they hired, like, or not that they hired, but let's just say one of the future shows was like a K-pop artist. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say, man, you know, I'm not gonna tune in. That's not for me. That's Korean, or forgive me, I don't know what.
It's funny that you say that, because
K-pop has a lot of English.
They had what was it? The K-pop Demon Hunter girls.
The Huntrix were on Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah. No, but they were also on the Bad Bunny shit when he was there.
Oh yeah, they actually were on SNL too. They did a little run last week.
No, yeah, I'm telling you, that one song from K-pop Demon Hunters is
Golden.
fire.
Oh no, they got
Idol.
Idol is the song. I'm sorry. I know it's about the Huntrix and all that, but the Soulja Boys, they cleaned up in that movie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And it just is what it is.
And the other thing, not to interrupt K-pop Demon Hunter, because we're all fans.
Big fans.
It's like, stop acting, like the other day, what was it, when Bad Bunny was at the Yankee Stadium and he was watching the game and he didn't stand up for the national anthem. Y'all trying to grab on to bullshit.
They reaching.
It's like y'all reaching so bad.
It's not that he didn't stand up for the anthem. He wasn't there when they did the anthem. He didn't stand up for God Bless America. In the seventh inning.
Yeah, y'all reaching so bad, and it's like
he probably don't even know that that's a thing.
It's like disrespecting America and
they don't do that at every baseball game.
He's American. His passport is American.
Thank you.
It's like, what are you talking about? You sound like a whole dumbass.
They speak like he's a foreigner.
Yeah,
bro.
it's like you're not talking about a Dominican. You're not talking about a Mexican. You're not talking about an Ecuadorian. I'm not gonna say the P word. It's like
you said a lot.
It's like,
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't fuck with the vibe, bro.
Oh, here come Magamo. Let's get it.
I don't fuck with the vibe, bro. I love Bad Bunny.
Okay.
I love the Latinos. I love the movement.
Okay.
You just doing too much, bro. Like you just pissing me off, nigga. It's like, why bring politics? Just do the halftime show. Shut up. Yo, you don't need to like. Why?
So you gotta
let me
ask you
all
this.
that Latino shit, bro.
Do you really think he's the one bringing it? That's my question.
Bro.
Did he make it political, or did
he's making it not? But bro, it's not even about. It's not. That's not bothering me.
MAGA mode.
It's just. It's not even that, bro. I fuck with him being there, bro. It's just.
I know.
I got 4 months to learn English. Like it's like.
Spanish.
Learn Spanish.
So, but
50
I don't even
spoke
think
about it. 50 opened up about this.
That
shit.
was actually fake.
Oh, so damn.
No, I'm gonna read it.
Damn, MAGA got me.
Bro,
Nigga.
I'm gonna read it anyway. I'm gonna read it anyway because it was still funny.
I don't even think Bad Bunny says that if he doesn't see like that large negative reaction from that specific group of people when he was announced. I don't even think he says that.
Because the thing, and that,
but
I
think he felt
to
like
me,
he had to say it because people.
But then it goes again back to marketing.
Spanish.
No, but again, you gotta remember these monologues.
They got me with my own shit that LeBron did. This is why I get mad.
These monologues. Remember, this is SNL.
Rage bait.
Bad Bunny is not a comedian. He's not writing comedic content. He sat down with the writers for SNL and maybe a couple of auxiliary writers. They came up with that. And who are they?
Lucian.
They are liberals.
Oh,
they are liberals. So of course they were going to take. Of course they were going to take. Of course they were going to take the opportunity to throw a broadside shot to the conservatives who are having meltdowns over Bad Bunny performing at the Super Bowl.
But I don't think it's just
do I feel like no? Here's my thing. Yeah, I hear you. I'm with you. My point is though, I'm in line with you. I don't know if that was the joke because I feel like that is a little bit more incendiary. Like it's a little bit like if you didn't understand what I just said, basically fuck you. Because it's like you got 4 months to learn. It's like. Fuck you. Because whoever doesn't know Spanish right now, they're not going to go learn Spanish to enjoy the halftime show.
I don't care what kind of premium Duolingo you got.
But here's my thing. If you want to learn Spanish, you want to learn Spanish for different reasons. I don't think there's anybody who found out a couple weeks ago, oh shit, Bad Bunny's performing at halftime. I got to learn Spanish. I got to get up on my Espanol. No. The people who know Spanish or were already learning, were learning it already.
What's
the people
that
who
one
don't
song, TT Me Pregunto?
Exactly. The people who don't know.
Gotta go and listen to that.
The people who don't know, they're not trying to know just so that they can understand Bad Bunny at the Super Bowl. That's my point. Now, was it still funny? Was it still? Yeah, I think it was, and I think it got the reaction that they wanted. So it kind of is a success because again, back to your point about the LeBron shit. Whether I think it's corny or not,
now is fine, right? Because it's a Latino. You see,
this
is what's wrong with you liberals.
I didn't say it was fine. I'm not a fucking liberal.
You guys
but
are liberals.
I said it's. I didn't say it was fine. I didn't say it was fine. But what I'm saying is. Again, for a lot of people, the ends justify the means. So,
guys,
if
you guys are realizing this in real time. This is what happens with the world.
But the thing is, Cease, do you think that at the end of the day, like you've seen all the negative feedback, you've seen all the bullshit that's going on. Yep. Like, do you think that Bad Bunny is reacting to the fact that politicians have gotten involved and have fucking voiced their opinions? It's like.
But I feel like they're only opinionated because of the shit that he is doing. He's antagonizing them. Even if he didn't stand up for the God Bless America.
I don't think he antagonized them.
I think liberals are doing what they do, and conservatives are doing.
I want to give him credit, even though. Okay,
he kind of said "Mama el bicho."
I didn't really say. No, 100%. He said "Mama el bicho." That's what it is. 100%. Telling people if you didn't understand what I just said, you got 4 months to learn. Is like okay, you got 4 months to learn, "Mama bicho." Así mismo, pero. Here's my thing. I think Bad Bunny was responding to what the backlash was. I think that the people who were writing said, this is what's being said. Obviously, you're aware of it. This would be a good moment to get this joke off or whatever in response to some of the backlash that people are having. Like, oh yeah, you guys are mad saying, oh, it's going to be in Spanish, whatever. Like, yeah, I'm going to confirm. It is going to be in Spanish. So if you don't understand it, you got 4 months to learn. Like, fuck you, basically. Where I lean with Momo on, I guess, I don't know if he's going to agree with me on this, but where I kind of lean on his side is what I didn't like about it was that it kind of, in my mind, gives me a preview into what we're going to see which if you go back to last week's episode, is kind of what I don't want to see. I don't want the halftime show to be a political demonstration.
It's Kendrick.
I didn't want Kendrick to do it, even though I knew that Kendrick has to do it in a way. So I guess, and that's my thing, is that if Kendrick has to do it, then of course Benito has to do it. Like the same way that because here, let's be real, the African American, let's be honest here, the African American community in America would have done what if Kendrick did not take that moment, knowing that the president was going to be there? If he didn't make a statement about, yo, we deserve what's fucking coming to us. We freaking built this country too. We whatever like that. If he didn't make that statement there, they would have kicked his back into the cows came home. That's how it goes.
You really
so let's
do it.
So let's be real. Like he had to have Uncle Sam and all that shit. Yeah. Literally Samuel L. Jackson, all that shit. So now let's be real. Can Bad Bunny go there and not? This is a guy who's been on a campaign for this shit with Puerto Rico. This is not just this album. This album is the culmination of his messaging about Puerto Rico and to Puerto Rico for years. Yeah. He's been pushing this narrative forever. Like, yo, we need to be our own country. So we need to give back these passports. We need to, whatever. Like this president doesn't, whatever. Like he's been on that shit for years. This album is a culmination of that. When you hear songs like Lo Que Pasó a Hawaii, like all that shit, it puts it full perspective. This is his messaging. He can't do all of that for years and then go do the halftime show and not make a statement. That's what that again.
But
I'm
maybe
saying,
it's not him. Maybe it's not him. This is what Jay-Z wants. This is what Jay-Z wants.
Let's be real. No, okay.
For the halftime show.
I feel like that's a whole different conversation because then you can get into the. Okay, so then why would? But again, yes, but this is what they want. They're not looking for.
So I wouldn't even blame him.
But who are they looking
You're giving
for?
Them this
in
platform.
reality, though, all the biggest stars in the world are going to lean with liberal with liberal ideology. Most of them are, because that's because cancel culture is real and cancel culture costs them money. Yeah, and when they're dealing in the world that they're dealing in, that's what they live. Their God is money at the end of the day. So they can't allow cancellation to cost them millions. They just can't. So of course, most of the people that they're looking at are kind of going to be the same. Now, granted,
fine, bro.
Here's my thing. The reason
not on the platform, you don't need to do this shit on the halftime
But here's my
show,
thing.
bro.
The reason that I kind of feel like
you don't need to freaking go and have a whole fucking side halftime show by all these fucking conservatives.
That's corny. You see, that's corny.
But again,
I don't agree with that. They're making the
They're
football, the NFL halftime show into a political, why, bro? Like, there's a division.
What we're talking about. Turning Point USA, which is
Charlie Kirk's.
the late Charlie Kirk's foundation, which is now being ran by his wife, is organizing the All-American halftime show. And it's going to coincide exact time with Bad Bunny's performance at the Super Bowl next year in February. Literally, they put out a poll asking people, what kind of music do you want to be? First, they put out the announcement, then they ask, what kind of music do you want to be featured? It says, select all that apply. Anything in English is one of the choices. Americana, classic rock, country, hip hop, pop, worship. Turning Point USA. If nobody's told you this, I'm going to tell you this right now. As a Christian, God-fearing man, worship is not going to happen. I'm going to just tell you that right now.
And neither is hip-hop.
Okay? Hillsong is not doing the halftime show. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. I hate to break it to y'all. That ain't going down. Okay? Now,
I have an issue with
the fact that you discounted worship before hip hop. I find that.
I'm being real with you.
Nigga.
To me, hip hop is not, because we had Dr. Dre. We just had Kendrick last year. Bro, hip hop has been at the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
worship,
they might get like Post Malone or something.
Crazy.
Well, no, my thing is worship in this world.
Worship is crazy.
In today's world, in today's society,
give me Tokisha, think they're gonna give me worship?
They would 1000% put Tokisha up there to do a satanic ritual in Spanish before they put Hillsong up there to sing "He is glorious." They're not doing that shit. They just not. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All right. So I hate to bring it to you.
W leak. Cito just leaked his voice, man.
Americana, classic rock, country. I'm going to tell you right now, It's clipped. Okay, Daddy?
But they talking about turning point.
It's not going to happen.
It's for turning point.
Yeah,
though.
yeah. But here's my thing.
Niggas will still vote for worship.
Here's my thing. Listen, they gonna vote. It's turning point. So they gonna vote for worship. Okay, it's gonna be the same people that performed for Charlie Kirk's funeral, which for me, Charlie Kirk's funeral hit every single mark it needed to. Every single mark. They did that perfect. Everybody who had all this criticism about that shit, you sound dumb. It was Charlie Kirk's funeral. Everything they did was exactly what they were supposed to.
Except the WWE fireworks.
No. Even that.
His wife came in like Batista.
Bro, even for
I was
me.
like, yo.
Now, I'm going to be real. I'm going to be real.
forgiveness
I'm going to be real. When she walked out and I saw the Batista fireworks, I was like, that might be a little much. I don't know. But then I realized, bro, the people in the crowd,
It's time for the game.
bro, but the people in the crowd were watching SmackDown the night before. So it makes perfect sense that she would have pyrotechnics.
Nah, it's a fact.
Now, here's what I'm saying, though. While that was perfect for Charlie Kirk's funeral, and rest in peace to Charlie Kirk, God bless his soul, that shit ain't gonna go for the halftime show of the Super Bowl. I'm sorry,
bro. They don't have
that is the wrong. To me, it's the wrong fucking. And again, that's to me
the
same
reason
way
why niggas hate church.
But again, to me, that's
legit.
why. No, it is. It is.
Like
but,
that's why niggas hate that shit.
No, for real.
Bro,
the hard way. No.
Like,
that's what I'm saying. The same way that I
so
don't
I leave Bad Bunny.
the same way that I don't necessarily agree with Bad Bunny making it a political thing, if that is what he indeed does, which I feel like he's going to at some point in the performance. I also don't agree with the other side doing it. I think that the bigger problem here, and we can put this entire Bad Bunny conversation to the side. This is just a conduit. This is just one event out of many that is showing us the society that we're living in today. Every single event, every single thing that happens has to be politicized, and you have to choose a side. And that is wrong. We're living in a time that is killing us. It's dividing us. It's creating these freaking battles and families and friendships and every kind of community you could think of, even inside of the church. It's dividing people, whatever. This is ridiculous. Everything doesn't have to be political. There was a time when you went. Can you imagine being alive when Michael Jackson did the halftime show? It wasn't political. Can you imagine that? The biggest star in the world is doing the halftime show, and it's just about him showing how freaking good he is at what he does. Yeah. Remember when Bruno Mars was there? Yeah, remember when did Bruno do it? Did he do? You know what I'm saying? The Weeknd, the Weeknd. What was political about that? The fact that he was lost in the maze. I mean, I feel like we lost in the maze right now in 2025. Maybe it was political for all I know.
It was kind of political.
This shit is
because niggas didn't know if he did his face, what happened. Like it's always a fucking story being built.
But that's
it's
the
like,
thing.
Ooh, I'm blinded by the light.
It's like that's the thing. It's like everything has become up to this point.
Caught there.
Yo, stop touching my mic, man.
It's
Man.
Everything has just become
coming to the stage.
Soy Boy, political, everything.
We got to talk about Soy Boy today. But go ahead.
But it's like everything. It's like it's about where do you stand? And I love the fact that C's brought this up because it's not about especially when you hear people who are Catholic or Christian or whatever, it always seems like, these motherfuckers are leaning on the conservative side. It's like, no, liberal, conservative, and I always say there's liberal, conservative, and then there's MAGA. It's like everybody makes it political. It's like everything is about where you stand. It's like,
there's also woke.
But that's also
woke. I feel like those are the two extremes. There's liberal, there's conservative, right? On the liberal side, you got the woke mob.
Yeah,
and then on the conservative side, you got MAGA.
Yeah,
and to me, that's I agree with your point.
Where it starts.
To me, that's very different
from
the base foundations.
Yeah,
But that's why when we spoke about the whole
I
shit
didn't
with
cut
Bad
you out.
Bunny-
Make sure he
my
finished,
fault,
but-
my fault.
No, it's just to C's point. It's like, yo, what about the music? It's like Bad Bunny makes amazing.
That's what I said
fucking
last
music.
pod, though.
No, you did, and I agree with you because it's like, again, just because of shit that goes on in life, I've had conversations with people I know have listened to Titi Me Preguntó, Nueva York, whatever, and they've enjoyed it. They've had a good time. It's like, but now all of a sudden, news came out, shit started coming out, and it's like you get to know who Bad Bunny really
Cito
is.
has spoken in 2 podcasts about Lo Que Pasó en Hawaii. I still haven't listened to that song. And I got a podcast. We're doing a podcast where I'm involved.
But
where he's speaking about
sidebar.
If you sing this, I don't know because I still haven't heard it. So I got 4 months to listen to the song, and I probably won't because I've been busy.
No,
Nigga.
sidebar.
But
Look,
Titi Me Preguntó.
it's an amazing song, and I'll repeat what I said last week again. As somebody of Puerto Rican descent, it resonates. It hits the mark. I get what he's saying. I get it. I don't see why that would need to be performed at the Super Bowl, but I also don't see how he doesn't because of the position that
Bad
we
Bunny.
are in today's world.
Bad Bunny.
And that's Jedda's point.
Listen,
Bro,
what
because
about fuck that? And what about just give us the hits? Let's go from like, let's make it a celebration of you. Let's go from the very freaking beginning. Play
Tu no vive así.
exactly. Play some shit like Tu no vive así that some of these people don't even freaking know. Even the people that love him now, they never heard it. Play that. And go from that all the way to Baile Inolvidable. Like, dude,
He has so much. Yo, but we're living in that time and hasn't even come. So maybe he is gonna do all of that shit. But you really
I think he will. I think he will. But
You
there
really
is
gonna
also
do it?
going to be that.
That's what's gonna happen,
There's also
bro.
going to
Really gonna be a. You really gonna do it,
bro? I feel like there's also going to be a moment where it's going to like I can almost see it. Like I feel like the lights are going to drop. There's going to be a spotlight. The music is going to start to play, and he's just going to start talking over the music, like, you know what I mean? Like,
This is his stage, bro. And then the
Esto
halftime
pa'
show is
PR.
not gonna be 15 minutes.
we got to
no more.
give
It's gonna
back.
be
Like,
45.
I feel like there's no way it doesn't get. He like, we need to give back those
Yo, what if
passports.
he
Stuff
starts-
like that. I
Yo,
feel like
bro.
once he gets on that type of time and he starts talking about, yo, give the passports back. We
Bro.
got like, I'm like, yo, you lost me.
But that's what to
You
G's
lost me.
point. To G's point, that's what I wanted to say. Like I, it's not about MAGA. It's not about. It's just sing the motherfucking Titi Me Preguntó, bro. Do something else,
Okay,
bro.
so
I'm
when
not
you
just speaking
say
about
that-
Titi Me Preguntó. That's probably the only song that anybody knows.
What if
No,
you
no,
start
because he got a
throwing
couple.
he has
toilet
great
paper?
He
hits.
got a
He has
couple.
a-
I mean,
of course.
Nueva York on this shit.
Yeah,
No,
Nueva
let's be real.
York también.
Nueva
bro.
York might be when it's all said and done. This might be his biggest song ever.
Nah, yeah,
This
but,
shit
bro.
is.
La Romana, nigga.
I think. Look, Romana for us, obviously Dominican, whatever. So, but Nueva York goes.
Yeah, but
That
that's
shit goes in white clubs.
No, I get it, but it's
but-
like when you listen, when you hear it, and it's not even the whole La Romana. It's the
end.
Yeah, the
And
end.
La Calle Mata Fuego.
Yeah.
I get that. No, bro, it's that song did what it did, but Nueva York is doing different
but
shit.
that's my thing,
It got
like-
this. It got the salsa infusion in the beginning,
Yeah.
and then the si te quieres dire, and the beat drops. That shit is a pop song.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that it's a pop song in Spanish.
Unless
Like
that nigga
Drake could have made that shit. You understand? Like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
that level of a song. It's Taylor Swift level. Like that
Nah,
song
you're right,
is
you're right.
freaking huge. bro.
Nah.
Unless that nigga
this-
saying, what is it? Porque la noche fue.
Oh man,
Nigga,
that's my
song.
shit too. I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
He got
He
the
has
bops.
his, bro. He has
But
everything.
so then,
that-
what do you say? What do you say to the people who respond to your point by saying, "What kind of Puerto Rican would he be if he didn't take that opportunity to stand up for us?"
But why do Puerto Ricans want that? Like, why do people just want someone
not-
to stand up?
not
Then
just-
you fucking do it. You become famous and you fucking
They
do
don't- they-
it. Stop
okay,
fucking
okay,
expecting
okay.
somebody of that magnitude
Okay,
to do shit.
devil's advocate. They don't have the voice. He does.
Why do you
But
expect
also-
somebody with a voice to do
but
some
you
shit
gotta
for
understand-
you?
because
They're
That's
the-
how
okay,
change happens.
devil's advocate because they're the only ones who can.
No,
gotta
they
understand.
can't.
You
I'm
gotta
telling
Alright.
you,
The same people.
I'm telling you that you could do it, nigga.
I've been waiting a couple pods to do this, but it's like
Do it, mama.
it's like
Oh, you're about to violate me.
C's and Zay that are Puerto Rican compared to Bad Bunny, they have a voice. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like if Cito and Zay die, compared to a Bad Bunny is different.
Very different.
It's like when they die, it's like these two black dudes from the South, two bodies from the South Bronx got shot, whatever. It's like when Bad Bunny gets shot, it's not murder. It's assassinate.
Nah,
they wouldn't even be saying
The
funny thing is, they wouldn't even say two bodies. They would say 1.5 bodies because they do not fully claim me, bro. I'm telling you. I don't know why. My Puerto Rican people, I love y'all. My mother is from there,
You know
bro.
what it is?
Why do y'all do me like
you don't
this,
listen
bro?
to
what it
enough
is?
Anuel, nigga.
You know what it is? When you die, when you
You
die,
don't listen to enough.
and you go to heaven,
He said, "Dame un brr."
and I am not there. You are in hell.
Nah, but yo, what I'll say though to like what Momo was saying is the reason niggas like Bad Bunny feel like they have to do that is because the people without the voice, the people that you say, nigga, you do it, those people are the ones that propelled Bad Bunny to where he is. Those people, like Bad Bunny probably feels like if it wasn't for the people in Puerto Rico or
My
the people
nigga.
that feel like he doesn't, or the people that feel like
I
he's not
disagree.
political enough.
I
Those are the
disagree,
people
bro.
All right,
buying his albums.
let me ask you
He's
this.
not
It's
Bad
a
Bunny
movement.
without
Let
those
me ask you
people.
this. Let me ask you this. So say,
It's a movement.
listen to me. Listen. Let me ask you this. 5 years from now, 2030, the Pie Show, politically incorrect podcast, is fucking killing shit. Money's coming in, big money, big dollars, sponsorships, all that shit, whatever. Something big happens, and the Neocatechumenal Way goes under fire. You're saying that though we have the voice because we have the means and the platform, you would be comfortable saying like, "Nah, we're not touching that." With everything that the way has done for us in our
It's
lives.
different.
Like you wouldn't
It's
feel
different.
like you owe it.
It's
to-
different.
Okay, no.
I'm a correct why it's different.
Explain why it's different.
The reason why it's different is this is a pod. In the pod, we having conversation as grown men where we're gonna voice our opinion. When it comes to a stage of something of a performance that has nothing to do with
That's
politics,
why he said we have success.
But my brother, this the same way you're looking at the podcast. It's a comment or whatever. This is a form of expression. Music also is a form of expression.
Yeah.
Many artists will tell you my music is a conversation with my fans. It's my expression. It's art. Maybe you don't look at podcasts like art.
It's
but
a
to
good
me,
point.
To
It's a
me,
valid
that's
point.
to me, that's the difference between podcasting and streaming.
It's a valid
There's still
point.
There's
So
still
I'ma tell you why
there's
it's
still an
different.
artistic aspect to podcasting.
I'm gonna tell you why it's different. Because this is real. This is church shit. This is
This
God.
is not church shit.
This is no. I'm saying not this, not the pod. I'm talking about his example, what he was saying about if with 25 5 years or whatever, some shit.
But as real, what if I told you that as real as that is for us?
What
Puerto
the
Rico
fuck is Puerto Rico? It's just a country, my nigga.
But
You
not
ain't gonna be
for
the president.
you,
Be the
but not for
president.
But that's to you, not for him.
But that's
Not
my
for them,
problem
but
with the world, bro.
but that's
Even
for
in
them.
MAGA.
But
Not
that's
for him.
everybody's problem about
Bro,
the
not
Neocatechumenal
for
Way
him.
also. It's like what's important for you, not just the God. It's like God for you might be super important. To an atheist, God is not as important. So you might talk and say whatever, but it's like they don't.
And I get that. I can't fucking make a nigga believe. How many niggas live is cool with all of us, my nigga, and not even in the church.
And they don't believe
they
in
will
God.
never. They don't believe in God, nigga.
Not even a little bit.
Because
Nah,
we
for
obviously
sure.
don't show signs. We don't do shit. But my problem is that
I mean,
this is
not
no.
all the
I ain't trying to.
time.
Nigga, you know what I mean, bro.
I
Like
know, I'm messing with
but
you.
my shit
W
is
Rage, babe.
my shit is that when it comes to countries, like even with the MAGA, even with the fucking liberals and the wokes and all that, it's like, nigga, chill, bro.
But again,
like,
this is
chill, bro.
Pero this is his whole image, Momo.
So go to fucking La Casita, nigga, donde tú hiciste esa vaina and do all the
Bro,
shit.
my
You
shit
had
did
it
it.
on,
He
you had it
did
on
it.
Amazon and
Yeah,
you never
but
spoke about it.
Yes, he did.
He spoke about it on Amazon.
Yes, he did.
That day, he spoke about.
Yes, he did.
He spoke about Puerto Rico.
Yes, he did.
So then leave it there. It stayed on Amazon. We can replay it.
Again,
Nigga, we don't need to watch that.
That's what I'm saying. To play devil's advocate, what do you say to the people who say, so you did all that in Puerto Rico at the Choliseo, on the Amazon streaming y todo eso, but then you go to the NFL, to the white man, and you're afraid to say it?
Because my shit is
So,
like,
Bad Bunny, como le gusta decir, mámame el bicho, dile, mámame el bicho entonces usted.
No,
Tú halo.
Yeah, if he made his whole identity is that though, Moise.
But that's what bothers me though, bro. Like it's like, all right, so then my nigga, and this is why I get mad at Jay-Z. Like it's like, why do you bring that shit? Like I don't care for it. Just sing fucking Titi Me Preguntó.
Wait, time out. Bro, to Jay-Z, Jay, I'm gonna let you go. My bad, but to just answer to the Jay-Z to answer to the Jay-Z shit real quickly. All of this that's happening is exactly why Jay-Z does this.
Exactly.
This is exactly why he's doing this.
It's his job to get people talking about the Super Bowl and to just make it a popular thing.
Yep.
But it's like
Successful.
and that's why this conversation is so much bigger than Bad Bunny, because it's like C's was saying before. Like it's not even about if he does it. It's what would the response to him by his supporters be if he didn't do it? And that's what goes back to the point that G was making about people who feel like shit has to be political. Politics have to be injected into everything. There are people who will sit there and they will leave, like Bad Bunny will perform all his fucking hits and go crazy. But if they don't feel like he advocated, if they don't feel like he spoke out for them, they will leave that show saying, oh, he's a sellout. Like, it wasn't that good. Because again, in this society, politics is fucking everything. Politics dictate who you can be friends with, what music you listen to,
who you can marry,
politics
who you can date. All of that
politics
shit
is everything. That shit runs these motherfuckers' lives. And
it's a fact.
It's great that y'all bring up like the woke versus the MAGA, because those are people that take that shit to the extreme. People who can people who can love Bad Bunny's music, but because now shit has gotten political, now it's I don't care for this halftime show. I would rather go listen to fucking Billy Ray Cyrus on the back of a Ford F-150 in the All-American show, which is crazy because it's just like the All-American show, like if Bad Bunny's not American.
But let's be honest though, nigga. I didn't fuck with Kendrick when the shit was going on. Jedi defended fucking Kendrick. Jedi was fucking with it. The whole entire shit. I'm a Drake fan, so I didn't.
I mean, I'm a Drake fan too. But Kendrick won.
I saw the halftime show. I like that shit. Like that shit was nice. I'm not saying that he can't do all the political shit. I'm in for it. I mean, me encanta el chisme, nigga. nigga, I'm in for the shit. Me encanta esa vaina. But nigga, just my only shit is just leave it over there, bro. Just leave it over there.
But that's the thing. It's like, because you keep saying leave it over there.
In this society, you can't.
But for me, it's like and this is why I really, and maybe people might say whatever, but I hate Trump. It's like I feel like this man is
hell no, brother.
It's like all he does is cause more division. Look, and I said it in the chat.
He hasn't said anything.
I fuck with the nigga. I'm not gonna get mad at my brother.
No, hold on, wait, let him get his point.
No. It's not. I get that he hasn't said anything. The thing is that his people are the ones that are backing this shit up, but he's also coming out. It's as bad as if because he hasn't said anything. It's like. He's out here. It's just one of those things where it's like we were very, at least me, I'll speak for myself. I was very critical of Kamala. Why? Because Kamala's whole point when she was running for presidency was the same fucking bullshit. It was the whole LGBTQ. It was about Trump. It was an attack on Trump. It was the same rhetoric, the same thing over and over and over.
Trump is evil.
It's and it's
but
like,
nothing about policy.
Like, but whether it's Trump or whether it's Kamala, it's like, what have you done for me? It's not about, I get you do things for those who are super impoverished. I get that you do things for the rich. But what do you, because people like me, there's a lot of us. What have you done for us? Instead, what do? You're getting involved in BS about who's going to do this halftime show. I don't want to listen to you. I don't give a crap.
He hasn't even responded.
No, but that's my thing.
He hasn't even spoken
I'm not
about
speaking about Trump. I'm speaking about just in general. Politics has become this. You're getting involved in bullshit that has, like, what are you going to do for me as a freaking...
To me, and I feel like we'd be remiss if we didn't mention, I feel like it's true. Yeah, Trump hasn't said anything. And yeah, some people could have the opinion of like, no, but maybe he should have said something. I feel like there's bigger things going on in the world. And I'm glad that he hasn't said anything about this because I feel like look at what's going on, in Gaza, whatever.
Yeah,
like
he's like
you
peace talks
you can't
and shit.
ignore that. And I feel like now when you look at like look, this is something that hasn't been getting the headlines, in my opinion, the way that it should be. Just this past week, one of the first huge steps to peace in Gaza, after all these years of war, after all these years of fighting and battle, whatever, like steps towards actual, real, lasting peace. And people on both sides have kind of talked about it. Obama put a tweet out this week. A lot of people put a tweet out. Obviously, they're not. Some people aren't giving the credit, in my opinion, to where it's due. But again, make no mistake, this is happening under Donald Trump's presidency. If this actually goes down and peace is actually reached successfully, this is a win for the Trump administration. And to me, that's a million times more important than who performs at the halftime show. So I feel like I don't want him to say anything. I was mad that the Speaker of the House of Representatives said anything. I thought that shit was. Should I play it?
Play it.
I want to play it. Yeah, because to me, bro, you don't like. I understand. Even if they ask you the question, I feel like your response should have been like, bro, there's way more important shit going on. Why am I going to talk about? Why am I going to talk about Bad Bunny performing at the halftime show? Like, what's the point in any of that?
It's just shit don't need to be spoken about, my nigga. Like, this shit's so corny. You giving more essence to this whole
Bad Bunny being chosen as the Super Bowl halftime.
I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was, but it sounds like a terrible decision in my view, from what I'm hearing. What's that?
How come?
Well, it sounds like he's not someone who appeals to a broader audience, and I think there's so many eyes on the Super Bowl, a lot of young impressionable children, and I think in my view you would have Lee Greenwood or role models doing that. Not.
I'm gonna stop it right there, guys. Can y'all tell me who Lee Greenwood is? Y'all know who that is?
Nah, he blew my shit.
No, real talk. No, you don't listen to Lee?
That sounds like
nigga.
Well, let me tell you something about that Lee Greenwood.
Say, you don't listen to Lee Greenwood?
I definitely don't know who that is.
Nah, you have. You definitely have.
Y'all don't know who Lee Greenwood is?
No.
Who is he?
All right, I'm finna put y'all on. Y'all don't know who that is?
No.
You sure about that?
I don't know who he is.
All right, so he got an EP called America. I'm gonna play. Of course. Yep. And I'm gonna play this right here.
Oh yeah,
this gives you that Super Bowl halftime vibe, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
On the back of my F-150.
Y'all hear it, right? Oh, this that Super Bowl shit, right? Ain't it? I'm gonna stop it before YouTube and Spotify hate. I'm gonna stop it before YouTube and Spotify hate on us.
But is he the one who came up with that song?
No, he does a bunch of covers. He got the Star Spangled,
I guess that
got the
fucking
Star
Spangled
shit. Nigga paid for that. He got God Bless America on there. Basically, listen. All due respect.
Last week, nigga said that.
All due respect to Speaker Johnson, nice dude. I get it. This is one of those questions that my brother, you was walking through, like you didn't even really need to be taking this interview, but this was one of those questions that you should have just ignored. Like, this clearly wasn't. You were out of your depth, my good man. Like, you like saying last week when somebody you about Jay-Z my brother. The fact that he said, "Yeah, you would think they put somebody that could reach a broader audience." Brother, who's gonna reach a broader audience than Bad Bunny? Do you know that this Lee Greenwood? They never heard of him in Puerto Rico.
I don't agree.
They don't know who Lee Greenwood is in South America.
This nigga just
but that's why I said that. That's why I said what I said.
They don't care about Lee Greenwood in Paris.
Sorry, I know y'all want to say some shit, but you know what that shit reminds me of? You remember when Jimmy Fallon or Jimmy Kimmel, I don't know which one was it, that they would send somebody out in the street and be it's like, hey man, have you seen the NBA Finals? Have you seen that Taylor Swift is now leading in threes?
Oh
yeah, man. Did you it's like that's what happened, nigga. I fucking love USA, bro.
Oh man, that's that Super Bowl shit right there.
Yo, there are people. Some of my people.
Nigga, that shit got me chill, man.
And I'm proud
to be an
American.
American.
Shouts out to Lee Greenwood, but brother, that is not Super Bowl vibes.
They're very much pro-America, and I'm very proud to be an American.
Same.
But for my Super Bowl halftime show, ain't nobody trying to hear that dog shit. It's like we trying to freaking turn the hell
Not
up.
trying to crack open a Bud Light.
I know a very patriotic nigga, and I know that nigga was still on Bad Bunny over that shit.
Yeah, that's a
Bro.
fact.
Yeah, nigga, and he may act like he want Lee Greenwood, nigga, but that nigga
is hilarious, bro. When he said that name, I said, brother, you just pulled from your Apple playlist. You need to shut the fuck up.
He don't listen to that nigga.
Yes, he does. No. Speaker Johnson is definitely in the gym on the elliptical listening to that. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck it.
God bless the USA. That's what I get.
Bad Bunny, nigga, put Rod Wave, nigga.
I get it.
Drop Bad Bunny, put Rod Wave, nigga.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 4. He talking about Rod Wave.
Nigga, put Rod Wave, nigga.
Can you imagine Roderick Wave?
That
Yo, I do have a question
when
for
my
y'all.
life had just begun. 22.
I mean, even though, if he got on the Super Bowl halftime show and started talking about, I threw the party of the century, that shit would go hard.
Damn, bro, nigga.
That shit would go hard. But only for like 2% of America. I'm gonna be real.
What's up, Zay? You had a question?
No, so my question is this. Do y'all think their response would still be the same if instead of Bad Bunny they put Anuel? Because all jokes aside, Anuel is a heavy, like he's a Trump supporter. Like, and he's been like outspoken about that. So I wonder, like,
I think Trump wouldn't even want him there.
He's a Trump
because he would think that he's not part of the
No,
movement.
he's a Trump check holder, is what he is.
No,
he
but
took
that's
the
what
money.
I'm saying. Like,
no, you're right.
Because a lot of the things that they're saying is like, oh, the show is going to be in Spanish. So it's just like, that's the thing. So it's like, would that be the stance if it was somebody
I
who's
think that would be
technically
better.
on your side?
I think that would be better.
I don't think it would be the
because
stance.
his lyrics are much harsher than Bad Bunny.
No, but here's my thing. I don't think it would be the stance.
He'll do some damage to the young.
Nah, it would,
sure.
but I don't think it would be
At
the
that
stance.
point, just for Lee Greenwood, nigga.
I don't think they would have the
kids
same
are gonna
stance.
the kids are gonna be watching like, what's a 4-7?
Niggas gonna be spending the rest of the year saying.
Yeah, he might single-handedly.
Daddy, what's a silenciador?
He might single-handedly end the 6-7 movement, and these kids will be walking around being like, "Yo, yo, Gen Alpha." I don't want to get into this today. I want to talk about this next episode or whatever. But Gen Alpha, yo, that generation is cooked. I spent a day with them
That's
today.
the name of them?
I'm telling you right now.
Gen Alpha?
Yo, we are cooked.
Nigga
bro.
said 6'7".
Bro,
My daughter did that shit. I almost smacked her.
Bro, all day long.
Nigga, I swear to God, I almost hit Ava.
Every 3 seconds.
That's a problem, brother.
Every single don't do that. Don't. You know what? I'm gonna just, ladies and gentlemen, I think we did it today. Do y'all agree?
That shit pissed me off. 6'7", nigga. What is that?
Daddy, what's a fulete?
You be like, oh nah, baby, that's a.
I know this is the next episode, but my nigga, you catching a federal charge. You burned the dollar, nigga. I'm gonna make sure I bring that shit up every pod.
So next week,
Momo got his tax bill cleared. Now
Next
he
week-
now he on the Fed side.
next week,
Now he's a Fed.
are we committed? Are we committed to the craziness that we talked about for next week? Because I'm committed.
Do it.
All right, that's 2 or 4.
Yo, I'm gonna
Wait,
say
what's
let's
the
do it,
crazy?
but I'm gonna be honest. I do not remember what we talked about.
Yo, I'm not.
I'm
No,
talking
no, no,
about
with the guests.
No, not with the. I'm not talking about the guests. We see now we giving shit away.
Fuck, my nigga, you gonna tell these niggas you gonna have Bad Bunny, nigga, next week? Damn, nigga.
Benito at the Catechus Convenience.
Oh,
So that's what I'm talking about. We all
6'7".
we all have the retreat. We all have the Catechus
Daddy, what's a
Convenience.
demonio?
We always have the convenience next week. We always have the convenience. We all have the convenience next week. It's a retreat that we go to, yearly retreat, where we receive formation as catechist. We'll be there together. But it goes throughout the whole weekend. We normally record this on the weekends. We are currently recording this on a weekend. So the only way to get you guys an episode next week and not miss a beat would be to record while on the retreat.
6'7".
So I'm just double checking. If we all good with that, I mean, I'm cool with it, but I'm just saying, like, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, we gotta commit. We gotta find one of those nights
What
and be
is
like,
your name?
let's lock in.
My name is motherfucker.
Okay. All right. I guess I'm not gonna get that answer right now live on air. I'll get it later.
I'm down.
Listen,
Dad.
Turn on the mic, yo.
Motherfucker.
Yo,
Daddy,
turn on the
chill.
microphone. May Eucharist. Just turn it on.
Yo, turn that shit on, nigga. Connect the shit, and then just start recording, nigga, while you listen to everybody's shit.
You can't turn that mic on mid Eucharist because some of those experiences you can't like.
Nah, man, 6, 7.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. When some of these people talk from redacted,
Cut it.
Here we go.
redacted.
You see right there.
Redacted.
All right, so we are gonna do it. If you guys listen and you'll be with us there on
There'll
the
be some
retreat,
heat, bro.
we're actually putting out some heat next week.
Yeah,
Man,
that's
so
some heat.
it should be good.
We got some special guests coming.
Yes, hopefully.
We got a very
Wait,
funny
do you
one.
have the pod mic with you today?
We each
The pod mic?
Definitely not.
Motherfucker. Okay, you cannot forget that mic.
Yo,
next week.
you see how when G says it, it's like, yeah, we got it. But when I said it, it's like, yo, we not talking about that. That's why it's YBS, man. It's YBS.
My nigga, because
yo, these older brothers, bro, they stick together.
Nigga, if you
They
not
stick
bringing,
together.
if you're not, if
Yo, I
you're,
think we did a gang.
I think you
handshake.
definitely did a
I'm
gang
scared.
affiliated
Brothers,
thing, but
brothers.
listen, no,
Me,
no,
I
it's
live
all right.
in Connecticut.
Oh yeah, okay.
If you die and you
they out
go
there
to
too.
heaven,
They
and
out
I
there
am
too.
not there,
You are in Connecticut.
Who's Soy Boy?
Yeah, we. Let's save it for next week's episode.
All right,
I think
next
we'll
week,
talk
next
about it
week.
with the guests and shit.
Right,
But
yeah.
if you forget the mic, we won't have no guests. That's my point.
That's a lot of responsibility to give to me.
Yeah, all right.
That's a lot.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's a lot on my plate.
Hey, we always say it, man. Thank you guys for rocking with us. The
Hey,
support,
yo, nigga.
the support has been. I did it. Hey, yo, I
I wanna rock
didn't
with
realize I did.
Do the other one, the other right corner one. At the bottom right one.
Okay. I'm telling you, the tism always comes out when he's next to me. It's gonna come out. But hey, man, we appreciate y'all for rocking with us. The support has been real. Keep watching, streaming, share it with people. Obviously, that's the idea, man, to get this conversation to be had not just here by the four of us, but by all of you, with the people you love, the people you know, the people you talk to. So.
And shout out to Princeton Theological Seminary, guys. Y'all already know, man.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's been episode 4, man. Love y'all. We out. We'll see y'all next week.
Shout out to Nutmegers.
And the Soy Boys. We'll talk about y'all next week, guys.
Yeah, man.
Next week.